Watch this.
Watch next. Football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the Dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go Hoods, putting in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach trying to stand on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. Jay Mack and Swaggy Big, rocking the gear, it's so clean.
We rise and go easy, off the easy for cheesy. With my steppers, our special kids, making picks so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All our fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about that club. We do it for the dub.
We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, number one high school podcast starring Pat Botezy, Jeremy McInnes, Whitfield Roderick, Coach Carr, and Ryan Riser.
Well, all right. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the number one talk show. Speak out.
The Dub, baby. You heard it first. The Dub.
Salute. What's
J
happening,
Mac,
man?
what
It's
up?
Sunday night. It's Sunday night. Got my man Batman is in the house, aka B
Oh.
Rise. In the house.
What up?
What's
What
going
up? What
on?
up, big bro? Man, it's a good night, man. Got some good rest today. Watch these, man. My damn bracket is toe up. My bracket is gone, Jay. My bracket is gone. So, been watching these games, man. Hey, so it's all good, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. We got a great great show tonight, man. We got the homie, man. The homie right here on his way. There he is. There he is. They call him the Black Nick saving the track. The Black
That is his new name, though. I mean,
Yeah, the Black Nick saving the track, man. He in the house, man. So hey, let's just bring him on, man. I know that's your frat, so you know what I'm saying? I gotta watch y'all chop it up. What up, coach?
Hey,
what
what's
up,
up?
Noob?
What's up?
Congratulations,
What's up,
Noob.
Man, appreciate the achievement all day.
Hey, man, just tell me, man. First off, congratulations, man. Like this is something that's been talked about since the beginning of the track year. You know what I'm saying? This been, you know, this to me it's been like a personal goal of the team. Like y'all been looking at that record, you know, regardless of everything around it. Y'all been looking at that record for the 4x1. Of course, we know you want to win state. That's the ultimate goal. But just to bring down that record, man, I mean, you know, and you've been a Fort Worth guy. Just how did that feel? Like you've been a Fort
Yeah, I
Worth
know,
guy,
right?
and you bring it down a record that was held for 26 years, you know, for ODY.
Yep. And I'm glad you mentioned me being a Fort Worth guy because although I'm in Duncanville, I'm still born and raised Fort Worth. It feels good just to accomplish history, period. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in this game now for 15 plus years, and this is not the first time I've kind of accomplished some history stuff. It's just the thing about it is everybody pays so much attention to the 4x1 relay, but everybody that know me know personally, I'm a 4x4 guy. I mean, that's what I competed in college and high school at the state track meet, college NCAA track and field meet. That's what I participated in. And in fact, last night, my biggest screens was when I 4x4 went 311. You know, we kind of get labeled as a sprint only school, but no, we go 4x4 as well. 2 years ago, we was at state in the 4x4 as far as 313. Mm-hmm. But the record thing, I'll say this: the boys have talked about it. You know what I'm saying? But I will be honest with you, it's been more so the outside folks doing a lot of talking about it. I don't plan any of the practices or the training sessions on focusing on breaking the record. We focus on being the best that we can be. And obviously we knew this weekend coming down, going against Cedar, you know, not Klein Forest, but who else is down there? All those Houston schools that are in the top 10. And the reason why we were down there and steady up here at the Jesuit Relay, we knew that we was going to take a monumental effort, to do whatever we were going to do. And what we did was we went 39-65. I'm not surprised. I told everybody at the beginning of the year that I had the 4 guys. We were going to break it. It was just a matter of getting good weather in a good atmosphere, a good climate, and that's what it was this weekend. And it's bye-bye.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, B. Ryan. I know that's your friend, man. I know you got some things you want to ask or say to him.
Yeah, I gotta ask something, man. Well, say, as soon as y'all broke the record, man, it was some people still saying, well, y'all still came in second place, instead of saying this and that, they kind of hate it, man. How you feel about that, man?
Well, it
even with breaking the record, the national record.
Yeah, it just shows how much lack of knowledge a lot of people have and what goes into running certain times. I mean, for a high school, there's a reason why now when Atascocita just joined the club, there's only been 8 high schools in the history of the sport that has broken 40 seconds, right? Duncanville yesterday now became only the 2nd high school to do it twice, meaning in different years. All right. So yesterday I joined Fort Bend Marshall coach Lloyd Banks, as we're the only 2 coaches that have done it in separate years. All right. So whether we was 4th, 5th, or 6th, running 39 is a huge accomplishment for high schoolers. And obviously there was much excitement about running faster than the 39.76 because for 26 years, everybody in the United States has put that as the top of the Mount Rushmore. So we went under that. There's nothing that we could do about Atascocita running 38. And like the first time I was on the show, I talked about, hey, Duncanville, as long as I'm at Duncanville, they're going to always perform and max out their abilities and their times, and they're going to do it when they matters the most. So I'm saying this, the 39.65 is not the end story for this 2024 team as well. We will run faster.
Okay.
There you go.
I heard it first.
I mean, there you go. Now, the only thing about that is Atascocita probably run faster too, right?
They might. But hey, so you remember the first time I was on the show, I kind of made mention about, hey, there's some other schools around here. If those, hey, they beat teamers at Duncanville, well, this is what I was talking about. I have a very talented and loaded team, and that 4x1, I wouldn't trade any leg on that 4x1 for anybody in the northern metroplex. Period. They are the guys, and they're going to do better.
So as of right now, Coach, you ain't feel you got to make no type of changes, change first leg to second leg, so you feel as of right now, everyone is good where they at.
I do feel like it's now, you know what? It's funny that you asked that question. So I'll give you a little insight on that. On Friday, I had some of the teammates kind of come up to me and ask me about that. Was I open to that? And I was like, sure, and they kind of told me what they thought maybe we should try. I said, but hold on, let's wait until after tomorrow, which was yesterday. Well, after 39.65, I asked, so what do you think? Oh, no, Coach, we good. Yes, Coach. Again, there's a reason why I'm in this position, and I've been having the success I've been having because I know what I'm looking at, and I know what it's supposed to look like. I know there's been a lot of talk. Oh, Brayden Williams on 3. He should be on 1 because that's what leg he's always run. But, hey, Brayden is a track-only kid. I'm a track coach. I'm not sending Brayden Williams to no Division I college, and all he can do is run first leg, all right? So it's my job to coach Brayden up and teach Brayden how to run another leg. And my thinking was, hey, if I get my 10.5, 10.4 sprinter on the curve on the fly, then overall our time would be faster. Hence 39.65 in March. I think I answered those questions. And plus there's the personnel in general. We had some returning people from last year, so we had a lot of people kind of, everybody think they know what should be going on and who should be on. But again, as a coaching staff, and me being directly over the sprinters, I am monitoring these guys 24/7, 365. The relay order that we ran yesterday was the relay order we ran in meet one, and I knew meet one was what our best relay was, and that proved to be true yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So, hey, so let's talk about your 4x4. I mean, that was an
Oh yeah.
extremely close race. That was an extremely
Oh yeah.
close race.
Well, again, like I led off with, I'm 4x4. I'm a All-American based off the 4x4 relay. I was in U track on AAU record 4x4 teams, 15, 16. So hey, to me that ends the meet. And again, we knew what we had. We just been waiting to the right moment to put the 4 that we put out there at the right time. And I think we showed the nation, hey, we're more than just 4x1, 4x2. You're going to have to deal with Duncanville in all 3 of the relays. And we're still pretty deep in that regards as well. So everybody's on that relay note, pins and needles. It's week to week. You better come ready, and you better be ready when your number was called. And I'm extremely proud of the guys last night, numbers who was called, because 311.7 school record. And again, I say it's March, and 311 is rolling.
So,
Yeah, it is, man. And I do want to bring up one thing. On that first leg last night, you had a certain quarterback that a lot of people think might be the best quarterback in the state. That just have showed up on the track team, and he just out there running to be in shape. Like he out there,
right.
Russ out there doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he rolling.
And you know what?
He rolling.
I'll say this. I'm extremely blessed to be at Duncanville and to have guys to just show up like that. This is my 3rd season at Duncanville, and it is now the 3rd season in a row that we've just magically had a 48 type 47 split guy just show up and able to join the 4x4, which I think is just crazy when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Keelan is a competitor. I mean, he did the premise was him just coming out just to work on speed. But hey, he got around those guys, and those guys are contagious as far as wanting to compete and be best and be a part of it. And yesterday really showed that, hey, he really wants to be a part of it, because it was initially said that he was just going to run in the prelims and he was going to rest for another event he had today. But after we ran that 39.65, he made a phone call. Hey, this record's being made out here. I want to go. And we're blessed that decision was made, because school record now. So that's going to go up. But probably but definitely before the football season, but that's going to go up. So he's going to have some record stuff in the football wing as well as in the track wing. You know what I'm saying? And I spoke with him and I spoke with Mom. He's a key ingredient to us having a legitimate shot at winning the team title. With him, he gave us a legitimate leadoff leg, and if we're in the race from the start, hey, we got 2, 3, and 4 that are going to compete, and that we think gonna be able to get the job done when it's all said and done.
Dang. And I love it, man, because that's just showing why he's such a great quarterback and leader. Is the fact that he transitioned over the track, and he just ain't out there trying to stay in shape. He out there competing. He want his name in the record books on that side too. So
yeah, and guess what? And guess what? He hasn't won anything, but he's out there doing his best. Hence, we got some people thinking we're not supposed to feel good because we didn't win the race. Really? Track and field is a little different. You can come in 8th place and set a personal record and feel real good about yourself. We are definitely proud of being the 2nd fastest 4x1 in the history of the event. And again, it's only March. The season's not over with. We don't know what can happen this point going forward. Nobody thought we would see a 38. We may see a couple of more 38s.
Yeah.
You're right.
A district is what, about 2 weeks away now?
Week and a half. Yeah. Well, yeah, April 3rd prelims. So we say about a week and a half.
Okay.
Somebody asked you about 4 days.
No. Yeah, go ahead. I'll go ask that. Go ahead, B.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I was just get to Peter's question about Fort Bend Marshall and 5A. I get
Oh yeah, we're talking about
you going, J
track.
Mac?
You
Yeah,
talking about in track? Yeah, they're definitely.
yeah.
Fort Bend Marshall was in the race yesterday. I think they had a hiccup on third leg. Be honest with you, if they don't have that hiccup, we probably see 3 teams 39. If they don't
Wow.
have a hiccup. Yeah, yes,
Oh,
yes.
shit.
Because as you know, they were almost broke OD Wide's old record last year in area meet. They went 39-80. And then they had they had an injury the next week at regionals, and so that kind of derailed them from obviously breaking the record. But you know, uh, again, records are made to be broken. There's been a lot of talk, and it seems like there's been a lot of negative talk. People, I don't know if they still living through records 20 plus years later, but records are made to be broken. I mean, I'm just being honest. Records are made to be broken. And honestly, that record should have been gone. I've been a head coach now for over 10 years. I've seen several teams, including my first team at Duncanville, undoubtedly had more speed and talent than that ODY team. It's just at the end of the day, you need the right conditions and you need to be lucky. And unfortunately, those teams just ran into a little bit of unluck because we don't have a hiccup in 2022 from 3 to 4. The record is gone to 22. Fort Bend has had drop sticks in aerial regionals where they had teams that I know without a doubt if they in Austin, they're running faster than 39.76. You know what I'm saying? So I hope from this point forward, those folks that have been living off that record can kind of move on and get out. We definitely are. I mean, not that we just been on it, because at the end of the day, at Duncanville, they're talking about winning team titles, not breaking the records. And I'm talking about the people that matters the most. That's the higher ups. They say
Yeah.
they telling them ring sizes. That sort of deal. Not records, because at the end of the day, those records are gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Those records gonna go. But in the process, it's what you're doing. And yesterday running 39.65. As a coach, me personally, I am astonished and proud of being an exclusive club, of being one of only 2 coaches in the history of the sport that has run 39 in multiple seasons. And I'll just give you a little nugget. This definitely is not the last season that Duncanville will run 39.
You got more down the pike, huh?
Oh, I told this group, my freshman group, I undoubtedly is going to run faster than these guys this year. I have some straight absolutely rollers in the freshman group. And I have
Oh,
some
wow.
Yeah, and I have some coming back from this team that's still going to be there next year as well. So I don't see any reason why we're not under 40 next year as well. Those are the expectations and those are the standards that I have at Duncanville. And it's just, we feed that into the kids. And as you can see, they try to do that. Last year, it was some hiccups, but we still ran 40-20, which is darn near close to 39.9. It's 2/10. But again, we still within that reach. And so next year, I think it's going to be the same thing. Let me stop talking about next year. We're not done with this year. It's just March. And again, we're 39.6 with more to go. I watched the tape. We left some time out there yesterday. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay, Coach. I see we got our one of our favorite track guru / dub trolls in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring him in, man, because he said he's a track guy. He's a track guy. There our man is,
Durham,
man,
what up, my boy? What up?
straight out of Texas over, man. Straight out of Texas over. What's going on, Lonzo?
The mic off. Tim turns the mic on.
Turn the mic on, Lonzo.
That's probably because Jay back there muted me, man. Before I get started, before I go in the paint, Coach Brook is. All I'm gonna say is they don't understand track. They talking about track, but they don't know track, Coach. I keep trying to tell them. Teams, Duncanville, Coach gets them right to peak in May in state when it counts the most. I've seen his work firsthand over the years. Everybody's excited. I'm glad that they went ahead and got the record behind them. I appreciate OD Wide's team coming out and congratulating Duncanville for doing that. and no shade on those down south, but they've had better weather coming in to the meet Friday and Saturday than we've had up here. And that's what it is. At the Houston area, they get better weather. The Gulf moisture comes in and everything. But I'm gonna tell y'all some inside information. I've been knowing and watching CD Caden for a while, but I'm telling you, what I saw firsthand after that state meet in 2022, I'm telling you, CD got something that other athletes don't have, that you can't put on paper. You can't coach it up. There's no formula. You can't have Einstein to come up with no theory, nothing. I'm telling you what I know, what I saw firsthand. That young man has something. Oh, I see my man Steel Will is up in here too. See, y'all discuss track, but y'all don't know. I've been doing track a long time, since I was 5, and you can tell by the gray in my beard. I've been doing this a long time. I'm gonna start naming some names. I've been telling y'all about Duncanville for a long time. I'm gonna tell you something. Coach not gonna brag on himself, but I'm gonna brag on him while he's here. You know why Coach knows so much track? Because out there in 1,000-degree heat doing summer track, guess where you gonna find Coach Brookins? Guess where you gonna find them coaches out there? They out there doing what they doing. They not only coming in knowing a lot, they still going to clinics, getting advancement on their certification, and not just getting out there talking. And J-Mac, you said that I know track. I'm gonna start. Do I need to mention some names and start? Do I need to post my resume? I normally don't do that.
No, that's a compliment. Who gets mad over a compliment? Like come on.
But I told y'all earlier the week. I told y'all were talking about spring ball, and I said we're in the middle of track season, and y'all try to go in the paint. I told y'all to stay tuned. You can't sit up here talking about football.
What I tell you
say now?
You're responsible for all track content. You ain't put none out yet.
Yeah, because I'm at the meet. I'm at the meet. My wife and I are officiating the meets. That's how I see things firsthand. We're officiating the meets. We just did.
You need to transfer it to us so we can get it out. Because see, one thing about me, y'all can say whatever you want about me. I don't lie. I don't lie on myself. I ain't gonna never tell you I'm something I'm not. And what I tell you, B-Rod, yesterday, we could do an emergency show about this record breaking, but we're gonna need some track guys on. I know you did say that. Just say other than he fast. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Like I said, you got the expert on here in the North Texas area, but two people I would love to get together is Coach Brookins and then Coach Will Collins down there in the Houston area. All you got to do is be a fly on the wall and listen to these two coaches talk. Oh man, you'll be able to start your own track club. All of y'all. Oh, why still Will jump off? Still Will to get on back up here. You know I got love for him.
Over there eating, man. Still Will over there eating, man. He just woke up.
I gotta tell you something.
He'll be on later tonight. He'll be on about another 30 minutes.
And I'm gonna tell you what.
Saturday night
I'm not just saying.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I know y'all go on the paint. I listen, man. I'm out doing honeydews and everything else. Y'all still in the paint. But since you tagged me, J-Mac, since you did on my post, like I said, because I was up on the north side watching it between the Jesuit meet and then the one that had a Little Lamb, and then I got my other eye, my good eye, down there in Houston at Rice on what was going on. So I couldn't respond to all that stuff. So I'm like looking, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna tell you something. This why he's still here too. I'm not saying this because he's on here. I've been telling people this is the first year that I can actually say that Duncanville has a chance to medal, and I mean be at the top of the stand in all three relays. Because normally you got your Allens, you got your Prosper, teams like that in that 4x4, but y'all need to check those times out what Duncanville is putting out in that 4x4. And I tell anybody that knows about track, your 400 meter needs to be your base work. Your 400 meter, if you because Coach Brook has got 100 meter runners that can run that 4x4, and I'm telling y'all better. I'm just trying to tell you, y'all better look out. Y'all better watch something. And if y'all don't know, Like somebody said it here before, and I'm gonna be quiet. I can see I know how to mute myself, J Mac. You know you muted me when I came on. I know how to mute myself. But if y'all, because some people in this group talking about they didn't know about Sims from Allen, y'all better. I'm telling y'all better recognize in that 400. He been doing it a long time, and guess what? He got one more year after this one. You got one more year after this one.
I do want to ask you before you mute yourself. I don't want you to mute yourself just yet, because we got text over finance. And when you got text over finance in the building, and he talking track, or if he talking and football, he gonna talk his talk. But
he gonna talk
want to get your opinion. I just want to get your opinion about the record being broke twice. How you feel about it? What's your opinion about it? What you think about people that said that Brookins shouldn't be saying that, shouldn't be celebrating it because he came in second. Like I'm against that thought, but I want your thought. Well, how you feel about that, Lonzo?
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna tell you something. The craziest thing, because I went through this in my personal life with one of our twins, my daughter. She didn't lose a 400-meter race until the state meet, and she got silver. She got second in 2018, and she cried like a baby. We cried together, but I said, you know what? There are thousands and thousands of athletes that would love to be on that medal stand. And this is the thing about it. People look at the second place time, and I'll say it again. One, you got to factor in Houston has had better weather than we've had up here. Y'all know we had a couple of crazy weather, cold weather, and still being able to do that. You're gonna see something, one, at Texas Relays, and two, at their state meet, when that weather is nice and it's humid out there, it's something about humidity, you're going to see something you haven't seen before happen twice in the same year. So anybody that's talking about, hey, when you have broken something that has stood since 1998, y'all think about that. Since 98, and to have two teams do it at the same meet, y'all are witnessing greatness and don't realize it. And so anybody that's talking about all this and that, Coach Brookins came on and said that the OD wide record would be broken. I've never known him to be a liar. I've known him to be excited about track and field. I've known him to be amped about track and field, but I've never seen him be a liar about track and field. And I saw firsthand, like he said, there was that class with Gory, that class, one exchange, and we'd have had this conversation 2 years ago. We would be having this conversation now. Like I say, I'm seeing it firsthand as an official. I'm on the oval. I'm out there watching. I got the best seat in the house. Why I love what I do. My wife and I, we do what we do because we get the best seats in the house and we get in for free. So we don't need the Southside Dub foosball credentials that y'all won't give me during football season. So y'all come see me doing track.
So hey, let me Lonzo, let me add on to that. So there's a difference between Duncanville coming in second place at the City of Champion Relays or the Soto Nike Invitational, right? And just coming in second place, opposed to Duncanville coming in second place and running the second fastest time in the history of the event. That's the part that the people who are not too educated about the sports is kind of missing. You're going to celebrate being the second best ever to do anything, right? And so we're the second best right now to ever run the 4x1 relay. That is absolutely a celebration. That is one just the local middle school second place, or you get what I'm saying? That's an absolutely huge accomplishment. And it's a shame that some people quite don't understand how huge that was. So we're going to celebrate regardless of whether they think we should or not. We're going to celebrate, but we're going to celebrate until guess when? Till tomorrow, because like I've always told them guys, hey, we're not done. We're not finished with 3965 with this group.
Yes, sir. You spot on, Coach. And that's why I tell them, when people, it's one of those deals, and I know this from my grandmother who's passed on and my mother who's passed on, who were part of that civil rights generation and didn't understand the greatness of Malcolm X and Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. There were a whole lot of people that are talking now after the fact, but when history was being made, they were on the other side of the fence hating. And they don't understand greatness. When greatness is before you, you got to understand something. With you got, like I say, 1998, that's a long time. That's a long time. And y'all really think, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna put it out there. I don't want to put no pressure on Coach. I don't want to put no pressure on you. But I'm also looking at that 4x4 record. That's all I'm gonna say.
Now you want to be truthful? You want to be truthful?
Yes, sir.
That's the record I want. I was a 4x. Hey, this up here, that's 4x4. I was a 4x4 guy. I wasn't 4x1 short sprints and all that stuff. Now, do I have multiple state champions in those events? Yes, I do. But 4x4, which has actually been way longer than the wide. That was 85 when Hawthorne, California came to Texas Relays and ran 3:07:40. Long time ago. That's the one. Hey, you won't be able. You would have to cancel social media if I could get that record. If we could come up with that record, that's the one right there. That's the one. That's the race that ends to me. And I tell my kids all the time, hey man, I'm a 4x4 guy. What's up with this 4x4? That's what we want. That's what I want. That's just point blank period. So I hear you, Alonzo,
Yes,
but
sir.
I don't know. We got a little work on that. Hey, breaking 3:10 will be the first step.
Hey, but y'all was pretty close. And let's welcome in Coach Carr. Let's welcome in Coach Carr. He's a little tardy tonight, but salute to Coach.
What up,
How you
boy?
doing, Coach?
I'm mute, Coach.
You mute.
Yeah, he on mute.
That's J Mac muting everybody as we coming in. I got you, J Mac. I see how we do it.
What up, Coach?
What's up, fellas? Y'all all right?
Hey man, we good, man. We having a good time. Anytime we get Texoma in the house to come down south and food with us, we in the house, man. We also got Coach that now Willow. Me and you kind of had an exchange because you see it differently, right? You see the record breaking thing a little differently than everybody else. And let's just be honest, that's what we're about. We're about that conversation, right? So I want you to give your thoughts on the race and just on the celebration or non-celebration. Just how you feel about it, Coach?
So how I feel about it is, I think what they did was amazing. I think what Brooklyn did what he said he was going to do. I think all that's great. I think that is amazing. However, my problem is when do we start celebrating second place? As we've never done that. Nobody's ever done that. And I'm not saying what he's done is great. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is at the moment that record was broken, there was a new record. They had the second fastest time, which beat the old record. So what I'm saying is, as much as I want to say great job, and I am, as much as I'm saying I'm still a huge fan of Coach Brookins, I am. Is he a man of his word? He absolutely is. Would that record meant more had they won it? It absolutely would have. It absolutely would have.
You say what?
It's not over because you still got state. But let's not be over here tripping like, oh, well, we got second. We got to celebrate that because we've never celebrated second, regardless of what it is.
Coach Carr. So I remember, I'm not a football coach or a basketball coach. I'm track and field. And I'm deeply embedded in the track and field community that we will agree to disagree on your assessment as far as that is concerned. Absolutely, we celebrate second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth when it's an accomplishment as big as that. We're talking about ever. We're not talking about a single little track meeting.
But at that point, you wasn't ever. That's what I'm saying.
No. At that point, once we crossed the finish line, we won.
At the point that you came in, in that particular race, the person who got first broke that record.
Yes. So they're number one.
That's who we chasing now.
Yeah. But we still can celebrate being number 2.
Oh, we absolutely can appreciate our personal best. We absolutely can. Yes, we can appreciate our personal best. You're exactly right. 100%. Yes. Without question.
Yeah.
If that's our personal best, yes, we gonna celebrate it. And do you know why you want to celebrate it right now? Because just like you said earlier, when you got second at the DeSoto meet, it didn't really mean nothing because you got second. But you broke you were the second fastest time, and your time was faster than that Dunbar time, which meant more to you.
Wow.
Breaking that personally.
Yeah. But now
okay.
I just want to make sure we were clear. We're
clear on celebrating our personal best.
Yeah.
By all means, bro. I would never take that away from you. That's numero uno. We celebrate all wins, man. However they come.
Yeah.
For sure.
Coach Still Will. You my man, 50 grand. But I gotta get you at your own thing, sir. Because y'all had Coach Jason Todd on here for a month of Sundays, as my grandmother used to say.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all had him on here every week, sometimes 2 times a week, celebrating. And what Coach Todd has done was phenomenal for them to get to the championship game. I don't think people realize. I want y'all to just do the number. I'm a numbers guy.
Let me stop you, Texoma. Let me stop you. We were celebrating Coach that had already won 2 state championships. That was playing in his 3rd straight. That's what we were celebrating. No disrespect to Brooke. Brooke ain't that coach yet.
But y'all had him on coming up to is one thing. Y'all had him on after that. Y'all had him.
Listen, Brooklyn is on here after he got second.
Right. That's what I'm saying though. But you didn't tell Coach Todd that he fell short. You wasn't saying don't celebrate second.
We did. We absolutely did.
You must have told him under the rug because I didn't hear it. Let me go back and listen to them live.
First of all, I can almost guarantee you whatever I tell Todd under the rug, I can tell him above the rug. Okay, so
but y'all didn't poo-poo on this celebration. I love Coach Todd. I see him in the chat. Coach Todd, I love you, man. What I'm saying is you can't poo-poo on track and then do something different for football. Because guess what? In track. Hold on, Still Will.
You're not gonna let you create that narrative.
You did, but you are creating the narrative. You created the narrative, though, Coach. You did that when you came in.
The narrative I created was we were celebrating a 2-time state champion that just lost his 3rd one. That has done something that no other coach has ever done.
But what did Janet Jackson tell you? What did Janet Jackson tell all of us? What have you done for me? What have you done for me? What? It was lately. We're talking about right now.
So now, okay, that's true. So now, how about this? Are we still celebrating Brookins? Because he still got second.
Yeah, we celebrating it.
And nobody had never ran 39.6, Carl, right? Nobody had never ran 39.6. So.
Hey, but nobody ever ran 38. So that's what I'm saying. It don't really matter.
Hold on. Let me say this. Coach Carl wasn't out here, but Coach Carl. So let me celebrate this. Let me celebrate being the only 2nd high school coach in the history of the sport to have run 39 twice. Because
that's amazing. Yes. Look, Brooke. I'm not talking about you as a coach. I'll ride with you, bro. If I could close my eyes and pick a track coach, it's you. Like I'm 100% you, right? Like just being honest with you. However, we're gonna hold you to a standard that's a little bit higher than what you hold yourself to right now. Yeah, that's all we're saying.
I got you. And you talking about team titles. So let me tell you this. That requires some luck as well, just like the record deal. Because, hey, in 2022, we scored 60 points. That's the highest ever been scored to come in second, right? And I'm at the projections I'm looking at, we'll be 60-something this year. But if for some reason, a Tacita or Katie Thompson scores 70, 75, I'm not gonna cry
Listen,
about it. I'm not
I'm
gonna
tell you
cry
what's great.
about it.
J-Mac has put this picture of this football coach for Anacostia up. And now that picture got a whole new meaning.
Summer Creek, coach.
Because he looking at that meat doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Atascocita or Summer Creek?
Oh, that was Summer Creek, but never mind, it don't matter. I was wrong. Yeah, my bad.
I'll give y'all another tidbit too. Here's the difference, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all gonna realize something. A lot of those teams, and no knock to those teams down south. A lot of those teams down south have personal trainers. They go to trainers. Coach Brookins is a high school track coach that has just as much knowledge, if not more knowledge, than those that are getting personal professional trainer. What he's doing for free, these professional trainers are getting paid out the wazoo. That's something you gotta factor in. It's like when I did the little thing about and nobody mad, but the devil and you know the South Side, the foosball group and IMG, people like IMG, I get constant emails from IMG trying to recruit some of my kids on my team. That's what they do. Duncanville doesn't do that. Duncanville is like your grandmama. You look at all the cupboards, you look in the refrigerator, there's nothing to eat. All of a sudden, your grandmama got a 5-course meal out of nothing. Y'all got to understand, when you know track and field, when you know athletes, you got to understand something. That's why I ask people, what's in the water around the Duncanville area? Because they're doing something with kids and they not recruiting. These are kids that are coming up through the system that I've seen over the years. They ain't pulling nobody going to California, getting folks to come in. These are their young men and young women. That's what makes it so exceptional.
Hey, Coach,
that's what we got to factor in.
You're right, Coach Carl. There's a reason why. I just leave it at this. So Duncanville right now is the only North Texas team that's in the top 10 in the 4x1, right? All the other teams are down that way, Houston area, right? And what Alonzo just said is true. They're beating us because those kids are being coached by professionals. I know the kids who are. I know the coach that are coaching the Atascocita kids. I know them. I'm Olympian. I know what's going on. But my kids are with me. My kids are with me. My kids are not going outside. My kids are with me. So, and we're the only ones representing up this way. Another reason why we were down in Houston. We can't go to Jesuit and get that same type of competition. I can put together 3 or 4 different combinations and we'll win over at Jesuit. But I go down to Houston, I got to put the guys out. You get what I'm saying? Because we're getting beat in that area right now.
On the pool though, you just as good as coaches then, right?
Yeah.
When you're talking about things that transcend, track. If you got a great football team, chances are you can have a great track team. It's no different than them people down there, right? It's all about competing, competition on that track. It's a different level of locking in, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this though. I just feel like, man, what you did was awesome. What you're going to do is awesome. That record is awesome. North Texas has ran track in the state of Texas just as long as we ran football and basketball, if not longer. I remember that 307 Hawthorne ran because Roosevelt ran 309 that same night.
Yep.
Roy couldn't catch a 44. Roy couldn't catch my man on the end. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen it, and I know what Houston track is. Duncanville is just as good as anybody in the country, and y'all proving that.
Yeah.
So just like, that hump of we got to get up, Duncanville football had to get over Houston football, it's the same hump now.
Yeah.
Duncanville track got to get over Houston track.
I get it. Hey,
so, as good as you did, they came and performed at a high level.
Yep. Hey, let me get at Coach Powell over at DeSoto. Coach, it's about maximizing talent. Everybody has fast kids. DeSoto has fast kids, but are their talent being maximized? Lancaster has fast kids. Some of the Mansfield schools have fast kids. Everybody has fast kids that come in. So it's not that we the only school to have fast kids. It's, are you maximizing your fast kids? That's the question you should be asking yourself, and not kind of trying to throw a little shade, thinking that there's no any coaching going on at Duncanville. There's coaching going on at Duncanville, sir. The reason why Duncanville perform the way they perform. So I'll leave that at that. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's some fast kids at DeSoto, and I hadn't seen no guys at State the past 2 seasons.
Yeah, it's fast kids that stop too, but they don't believe it. They don't believe that.
Hey man, like keep us out of that. Like there y'all go. Like we ain't got the fast summer track kid. Like gone on with that shit. Don't start that shit.
Hey, come on.
Like that's what I be talking about. Like I ain't never celebrate no second place. I ain't talking about what Duncanville just did. I'm talking about I ain't never celebrate the fact we lost in state. That shit a fucking loser to me. The same way we lost when I was in Lincoln and Kilgore in the state championship game. Like I'm saying, football wise, what I do. Yeah, we were just the last loser.
And coach, I didn't say I didn't say that you celebrated. I'm simply talking to Coach Steele Will Carr over there. I celebrated with you, Coach. I'm gonna tell you something. I understand that not coming out on top, being number one, that means something. But when you understand, man, it's gonna get me in trouble. When you dealt with programs that are habitual losers, you can't help but celebrate with those, like you said, that ended up being the last loser because you got there. There were so many teams. Think about, like I said, I'm a numbers guy. Plug in all of the teams in your classification, in your division, that didn't make it to the state championship game. Think of all the schools. So I'm celebrating with y'all. I celebrate with I don't narrow myself down to a zip code. I celebrate those athletes, those young men and young women that I see that are out there, because I know when they hearts into it. That's why I say again, I keep going back to KD. I saw something at the end when they tallied up the team points at the end of 2022. I saw something in that young man that I have very rarely seen in any athlete, whether collegiate level or a professional level, after the end of that state meet. And I'm gonna leave it at that, because I told him I won't say it publicly what took place, but I saw something that touched my heart, that I'm telling y'all, if y'all think that Duncanville is done, y'all got another thing coming. That's all I'm keep trying to tell you. That's all I'm gonna do. But Coach Todd, I celebrate you. You don't have to celebrate. There's enough of us in this area, because I'm one of those that, hey, when somebody in this area is winning, outside of Steel Wheel over there laughing at me, that's why I'm Tex Homer strong. Anybody in this area that wins or gets to the championship, man, I can't help it. Even as an official, I can't help myself when I'm out there. I root for those young men and young women. I can't help myself because I know what it takes to get there, and I know what it takes that when you fall short, but you're gracious with it. And that takes a lot of intestinal fortitude to do that. And I just know from knowing, watching KD and watching them, I'm gonna tell you, they can celebrate like Coach Brookins said, but I'm telling you, they're not satisfied. They still hungry, and that's all I'm gonna say. Just like with you and Sock, you got them players that are still hungry. They hungry. And what did Tyree say? Man, we hungry. Gotta eat. What did he tell y'all? Gotta eat.
Coach Luzzo, ask Coach Todd who is Danny Green.
Who is Danny Green? Coach, tell me about. I want to hear.
No, Coach Coach
He's
keep
our
talking
running
about
back.
he don't have any summer track kids. Coach got a summer track kid over there. I coach as a youngster.
He know.
Summer track kids don't-
Hey, like we gotta stop this shit. Like that's what I'm saying. It's elite level kids. I'm saying they run track, and then it's levels underneath them. Like I'm not finna. Like he's not in the. Like nah, bro. No,
I'm messing with you, Coach.
I know, but a lot of people don't say that.
But you know what though? Because Coach Todd don't like getting up at 5. He ain't getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning in the summer when it's 113 degrees out there. He not doing because y'all know he not coming out there and do. I know that.
Hell no.
We all know that.
Participation trophy shit. I ain't going to go watch no 100 heats and no 100 like that. Hell no. See, they need
hey, Coach, why don't you do this? Because USA Track and Field JOs is down there at College Station. Come on down there. I'll set you up with a room, Coach. Come on down there to JOs.
I mean, as long as it ain't no 100 heats.
No, it's all we do. We're not dealing with no 100 heat. You get out there, you got your prelims, you got your finals. It's like let's go.
Yeah, but we got I be having stuff to do for football.
But but you know, I don't have that kind of money to get you a charter plane, you know, but I can charter you back and forth. But you know, come on, Coach, come on, just one meet. Just come to that meet. That's the only meet down there at College Station, down there at A&M.
Yeah, I see what I can do, but I mean, like, long as they know how to eat, I ain't like stomach track lost me when they told my little boy to show up at 8 o'clock in the morning. He run at 12. Like, hell no, this stupid.
But hey man, I told Duncanville PRT that we were gonna keep the Coach Brookers loan. So hey man, I do appreciate you, Brooke. I do appreciate you, Coach, for coming through hollering at us, man. That's for sure. That's for sure,
My
man.
boy.
But I need you to give us your last word before we get you out of here, because we ain't trying to get in no trouble.
How you talking? Oh man, listen, I really already said my last word. You know, we're not done. You know, we're not done. I just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. I'll see you guys in May. I'll be back on in May.
Yes, sir, Coach.
Man, just keep working, man. Keep working. Yes, sir. Congratulations,
Cool.
Coach.
All right, appreciate y'all.
Keep doing what you're doing, Coach.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
I see what you did, still, Will. I see what you did. When Coach Brookers had to go, then you turn your camera back on. I got you, Coach.
Well, you know,
y'all see what he did?
Then Swagger
Grind say he got some. Okay, Grind. Okay, where you want me to send it to, man? Because you got like 100 different pages. You send it to the Grind Time page. Where you want me to send it to?
That's my boy, though. What a
Yeah. I'm finna send him the link too. What up, Swagger? You on hopped in? You must got something to say. Swagger came in here.
What up, Swagger, my boy?
You only come in when he got something to say.
Hey, we would have played Fort Bend Marshall, but I don't think they be wanting to play us in football. They probably just want to play us in track, but hey, we don't want that neither.
No, I just want to come in. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to come over here and congratulate Brookins, but he was already gone when I got in.
Yep, he gone.
Yeah. Well, if y'all don't know, it's a new. How you say it? It's a new process. You know, over there in the City of Champions, you got to go through the PR team now to get a coach on. So I told we ain't gonna keep him on long, and we kept my eye on it long enough.
But I do want to tell my good buddy Alonzo, what's up with it, man? 47-45 Carter. But
hold on, what happened?
It's a basketball thing.
Oh man, he was talking about the game. Hey man, you know what? At the end of the day, Anna ain't supposed to be there, man. So you know that's why I said I salute those that go on to the next level. Anybody even want you make it into the tournament. That's the number one thing, that you make it into the playoffs, man. Like I said, I've been affiliated with mediocrity here for a while, and it's just getting under my skin. So anybody that makes it to the tournament, no matter what sport it is, basketball, football, track, if you make it to the next level, man, it's something to celebrate. But all you get that 24-hour rule, and then you gotta keep going. But it's worth celebrating. But you're right, 47, 45. But
hey, I will tell you this though, man. I respect Anna basketball team. I respect every bit of them in that game. They just beat Eastern Hills 2 days before they played us. So that was this close, man. They were pulling off a huge upset. It was I think a foul away from winning that game. So it's much respect over there though.
Yes, sir. And
I respect Anna as a school, man. Anna is made a big rise in the last couple of years in all sports, from football to basketball to track to everything. So I respect what they're doing out there in Anna. I think Anna is becoming the new Allen slowly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Slowly.
And like I say, I appreciate you keeping it basketball, doing basketball, that you wasn't trying to slide in badminton or anything like that, like some of the guys do. Basketball, respective. Once basketball season and that clock hits all zeros, now we talking about track. We got to get it. We got to get in the track because those track stars, those are ones that transition over into football.
Well, like I tell you on that post, I don't talk football during basketball season at all. I don't care for football. I don't care for football until August. So that's why you never see me post, never see me talk about football on anybody post. I care less about it. Right now, I'm in track. After track, then I go to football. So I give a damn about football.
And touch football don't win championship. Last time I checked, you gotta know how to tackle. you got to know how to block. They don't do that in touch football.
Well, hey, that's a swagger thing. Cause we talk football all year round around here. That is what it is. Coach Carl, football coach. I'm a football guy. We gonna talk it over here. I'm just letting you know it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jay Brown,
what up, fellas? What up, fellas?
What up, my boy?
Really? What's up, Jason? What's up, TLWD?
What up, boy?
Yeah, I gotta renew my contract, man, soon for a season. I see the nigga still tampering with you. And I think once you switch sides, you gotta stay there. You know what I'm saying? It's a little sensitive over here. It's uncut on my side, so I just, I gotta let you have your moment to stay balanced. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? I'm just happy to be here on the Dub. One of my favorite shows, man. But I missed the first part, so I know y'all talking about the track record. I know they got to be what it is.
No, let's talk about it, because you made a post about the record. You got to do some shots at my guys, man.
Wait, I didn't. Well, let me say this here, man, because I don't, I don't want to offend the Jews, the Protestantes, the Catholics, other Muslims, or anybody in Duncan Field or Chapter City land. So I have to err on the side of caution when I post how I say things. My thing is this here. I think the record is impressive, but for me personally, I got to see it done at Texas Relays. I don't know what they was doing in Houston at that state. I don't know what, but that time is impressive. I got to see it ran again. Because when I look at it, when you make a comment, a lot of times people will think you're discrediting the kids. And I like Caden and DeCorey Moore and Jelani Jenkins. Them guys, they really be rolling. They really seized us. But when you talk about 39, 76, and they running 38, you damn near talking about you beating everybody in college, and then goddamn you damn near getting down to the limit. Y'all might well go pro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, 38. Let's roll and let's get it, man. But I don't either that synthetic that track they got or the clock started second late. But you gotta understand, if you look at the video, goddamn, they blow that man beat that in about 10 meters almost. You know what I'm saying? He still broke the record. I'm like, damn, Duncanville got second, and they still broke these people record. And I say something ain't right. And then the third place team, Katie Tompkins, ran a 40 flat. That's 0.24 seconds off of a national record. So you mean to tell me you got 3 teams that's rolling like that that's trying to break the national record? I don't believe it.
I don't know what's wrong with that clock. I don't know if it need to be calibrated or what's what. But I got to see it at my alma mater in Texas in state championship for them to do it.
Hey,
I love the kids. I'm glad they rolled. But I got to see it live and in color, man, because I just don't believe it. Somebody fucked up. To see it third, them niggas they rolling. But the way Duncanville got beat, and that man and beating Kate, where that man Jelani pulled off on Kate them last meters, and that nigga still broke the record at first and second. Man, come on, man, make it make sense to me. And the third place team down there broke the record. I don't know. Maybe it's just my opinion. I could just be wrong, but I don't know. But see, I think I'm almost one damn fool enough to say something, because then everybody, there won't be no haters. I don't know.
I mean,
What
me
y'all
personally, I think my only issue on the whole ordeal since it happened yesterday was I ain't seen too many people say congratulations to the team who actually broke the record. And Atlanta Cita. I feel like Atlanta Cita got attacked yesterday for no reason. I mean, I don't know if it's the fact they from Humble and Houston. I feel like enough people didn't. Congratulations to those guys.
Yeah,
I feel like it went all the attention went straight to Duncanville. Oh, break it up.
Yeah, but see, I think the thing is, bro, see locally here, we're so gung ho to Duncanville and everything like that we excited. I'm like, Ty, second place is the first loser. We don't celebrate that. Like, they broke the record. Yeah, we did too. That's cool. But then somebody else broke it before that. You know what I mean? Like, they got a faster time than we. And they got low. Like, they got smoke. It wasn't even close to the like he pulled off. So, and everybody, Duncanville, brother, that's cool. That's impressive, man. But I don't know. I got to see it again, man. But
I mean, did you hear the explanation what Coach said about that?
Who?
We did address that.
Who is it? What coach?
The track coach that was on.
Okay. Oh, yeah. No, I missed that part.
Okay.
So what did he say? What did 98 meters?
No. He did address why they celebrate, because it's still a personal record, right? And it's still the second fastest time in the nation.
Right.
I mean, in the history of track.
In the history, yeah, for sure.
In the history of track. So, like,
sure.
you just can't say, you came in second, go home. Like, no, man, like that record been there 25 years, 26 years.
Yeah. No, you can't do that. You can't, like I said, they got a right to celebrate it because they did break it, even though it's the second fastest now. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But let me ask you, let me just survey the panel. Do y'all think it's legit, J-Mac? What you think?
I think it's legit, man. I'm not
what
gonna
you do, be right? You think it's legit?
I mean, yeah, I think legit. I think it's legit, bro.
What about you, Coach? You from Anna, right?
Yes, sir. It's legit, and I'll tell you why.
I ain't know Anna had colors out there, man. I ain't know they had color coaches.
Man, we've been out there, man. We've been out there, man.
How you get the Anna, man? I was tall way and then what you go 78?
You hit 45 turning to 75, and you'll see Anna about a stone's throw away from the Red River. If you get to Oklahoma, you're gone too far. Turn around and come back south.
Yeah.
Hit 75, you run smack dab into.
All right, what do you think? What you think? Do you think it could be an error? Or you think it's for something? What you think, man? I'm just asking.
It's legit, and I'll tell you why. This is the first full class of COVID kids. You got this class of this year of 2024. COVID made coaches go back to the drawing board. You know, back in the day, coaches used to have runners just run until your tongue fall out.
Right.
COVID made coaches go back and start dealing with technique, form, all this other stuff, and not just have it, you fast, get out there and run. You know, there's a science to track. Track is not just because you got a bunch of fast guys. It's more and a relay is more than that. So this is why you see in these times, because remember, right after they started opening the gates again, you start seeing all these records. You saw the young lady out of Prosper that was hitting that 51, you know. So you start seeing these things. You start seeing Sims out of Allen, what he was doing running 45 in the 400. So you starting to see these COVID kids that were now closed up and couldn't do anything, and coaches had to go back to the drawing board and had to take some medical science, health science classes, and realize, hey, it's not about just running. We got to find ways to get faster. So yeah, the time is legit, and you will see some stuff at Texas Relays when that breeze blows in from the Gulf to the south. I know they put that basketball arena up there, and I hate that they did that. But when that breeze come in from the south,
that paper.
On that home straight, I'm telling you, and in May, the second weekend in May, when state meet, you're gonna see some stuff. You're gonna see it, yes, sir.
Todd? What you think, Todd?
Think about what?
The record. What you think about the?
Shit, Tascasita. Shit, I mean, they set the record.
I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, they probably. Yeah,
they got the record, man. Like I ain't talking about who after them. Man, I was looking ahead.
Yeah, 38 kind of strong. You up there? So you tell me them hot? They got the fast time, and they pretty much got the fast time in the country, right? In the high school and college.
Yeah, they like the second fastest time, I think, behind Auburn.
Yeah, I want to see them. Well, they might well run against them. I tell you, I want to see it.
I mean, do what I'm saying. However it go in track, when you running that fast, you normally got somebody on there at some point of the race that's an animal.
Yeah.
They got an animal that Duncanville ain't got.
Yeah, that Jelani
Jenkins. You say whatever you want about everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole different animal. He like Brandon Christian. He like them elite guys that have ran track and been on Rod Martin and all them types. Like that shit, he ain't normal to the rest of them kids out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta see. I just gotta see. I mean, I want
to see my thing though. So when the Houston kids faster now, so now Dallas people finna say because they train with Olympians. See, I don't like that type of shit.
Yeah, nah, I ain't never. Who said that?
See, that's sour with me.
They talking about steroids.
Come on, man. That's them built-in modified ounces excuses. Nah, man, I don't give a damn. I ain't.
I'll tell you what, because I said it, and I said it this way.
Coach, what do you think? I'm just saying, do you think something was calibrated wrong?
No, it wasn't calibrated. Grind, let the man talk, man.
I can't hear. I was asking.
We don't know about no damn clocks.
I'm asking Coach Carr. I'll pass you, Todd. Todd, this little bit for your playground. You really ain't no track. You football on this.
You ain't no track person.
Man, I'm all around, man. You one-dimensional, man.
I ain't one-dimensional.
You one-dimensional, man. Man, that shit don't go past goddamn me more sailors in that football field and shit. Goddamn, you got to put out a book.
And
Coach Todd, can I
clock right or wrong? That's already the record. The clock, right or wrong, it's already the record. It's already set in stone. It's in black and white. Atascocita got it.
Yeah, they got but I was just saying, like, damn, okay, Atascocita rolling. I can see them breaking that motherfucker. It look like they
but this one thing too,
but then you got first place, second place, and third place now that broke the record.
Nah, but listen, this the thing you got to like about Texas. They only got the national record. They ain't got the state record yet.
What's the state record?
You can only set the state record in Austin.
At the state meet, yes, sir.
Right,
Coach Todd, let me ask you something, Coach Todd.
I listen, Grind, man.
Can I ask you something, Coach Todd? I'm gonna ask Coach Todd this because you said something a few podcasts back, few lives back.
Yeah.
And I said it, but I want to put it in context when I said about professional trainers versus a high school coach that's doing something on this same level. You mentioned something before that when you said the Dallas coaches used to, or the DISD used to just get coaches that came out of that system of Bishop College.
Yeah.
And y'all came in with a different coaching philosophy, different training, different techniques. And this is why you're winning. Y'all out of that same pedigree, y'all are winning because y'all brought a different type of group to what we know as Dallas, DeSoto, Duncanville football. So when if somebody comes in and says, you know what, hey, I used to coach at Bishop. Coach, I know you're gonna slobber knock them. I know it's gonna be 57-3 at the end of the first quarter. So when you're able to get Olympic caliber coaches coaching high school athletes, it's a little something different. I'm not taking away from what they've done. I'm mentioning that there's a difference between when someone goes to see a professional trainer an Olympic trainer professionally versus what Coach Brookins is doing. But he doesn't have that. But he doesn't do that. He's a high school track coach. He is homegrown. That's what the difference is. That's what I was saying. So I wanted to put it in context. I'm not hating on what was done down there because, like I say, running what they did. I can say it's greatness. But there are levels to this. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know if you had the budget, you would bring in some NFL coaches, and you got it. Well, let me take that back because you got an NFL coach on your staff. You see what I'm saying? So you got some of the best DBs in the nation because of it. So caliber of coaching does matter. So that's what I was doing to put it in the context.
Yeah, but see, it was no knock on Bishop College or the PV or wherever you came.
Oh, it is. Man, my family is Bishop, so I can knock on them all day long. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is that was the only resources they were allowed to have. What I'm saying is once people start going to other schools, you start getting exposed to other things besides just the same thing.
Right.
So
right.
What I'm saying is, but without the foundation of me playing underneath their philosophy, I learned how to make somebody run through a brick wall and then put some sense with them. What I'm saying to why we can't start saying because they train with Olympians, I mean, like it just seemed it seemed like you shitting on the summer coaches that train these kids that got them to the point where they at when you get them to high school.
No, I'm not saying that at all, coach. I'm a summer track coach.
I know, so I'm saying. I'm saying.
So I'm not, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not.
Duncanville elite. I mean, since you know the summer track scene, is the kid to run ankle leg for Atascocita, has he been elite?
Yes. Yeah. As long as I can remember.
Okay, like
yeah.
You don't know nothing, Grind.
He won state last year.
Like Grind, I'm going back to AAU back when they were younger. I'm talking about younger. I'm saying had DeCorian Moore been a stable in the track world long before he got to Duncanville.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, but
it's not a lot of unknown people that are not like these kids have been the fastest kids, and then you end up hitting the lick with a quarterback that run a 47 leg. like that ain't that ain't that every other school. So J-Man,
what I'm saying though is, coach, you still got to coach them up. That's
you do coach them up, but look where your starting point is.
But I'm not saying it's just like in the classroom, coach. You know, you got some kids that are exceptional, and then you got some kids that are you got them, but you got them in the same class. It's the same thing on the football field, on the oval, on the basketball court, but you still got to coach them up because you know, coach, you've had athletes that have come through your program that have set the bar so high, and then they get to the collegiate level, and you're like, what happened? It's the same thing.
Why is it always in football season, Jimmy's and Joe's, but in track it's always about X's and O's?
Hold on.
I've never taken that philosophy. So that's why I said before.
Individual sports.
Let me jump in.
Like Luke Grimes, man, he don't know nothing.
Let me jump in.
You compare apples and oranges. You compare football and track.
Man, I ain't comparing nothing. The key thing Brookins said was to maximize someone's ability. Maximizing someone's ability
I don't know.
can be done. That don't mean you got to be at a national record pace.
Well, I didn't hear what he said. I wasn't up there, but I'm just saying.
That's why you ain't no good source.
No, but you.
Hey, coach, real quick, because I gotta leave.
Let Beyonce say something, man.
And if you dealing with a relay.
Hey, real quick. We broke the state record. We broke the state record in track, in girls track. Effion, who ended up going to Arkansas, was going to be fast no matter where she went. Rosie Effion was a fast kid that we got, North Texas Cheetah. She was going to be fast wherever she went. All we had to do was put her in the right place of that 4x4 or that 4x1. But
putting her in the right place.
It didn't matter where she goes. She could have gone.
No, but that's coaching though. That's coaching.
Brooke could have done whatever the case. The main thing we had to do, and I agree with Coach Brookins 100%, is just to maximize where they're already at. You get a Ferrari, don't break the Ferrari. KD is a Ferrari. CD is a Ferrari. Don't mess up what God gave you. Put them in the right position and let them be special. and he's done a great job at Duncanville. That's all I said. Those kids should celebrate what they did. I'm a huge fan of KD. I'm a huge fan of CD. I told them personally, go break that clock. I told Coach Henson, I hope you all win at state. But they broke it, but they didn't win it. So as a kid, celebrate it. As a school, celebrate it. Use it as fuel to get to state, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to determine where you're at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if we got there. We got our ass kicked by Allen 3 years in a row. And everybody can make whatever excuse. Kyler Murray this, Kyler Murray that. It don't make a difference. We got our ass whooped, period, the end. Nobody remembers the second place team. They remember the first place team. Unless we got a gold medal in track. That gold medal went in the door and never came out again. We didn't get no ring for that. You get a ring for winning the team title. And I hope because those kids deserve it, because they worked their ass off. But like Coach Todd said, when we get ass beat, when we beat teams, it's because we got better players. It's not about, well, they have great coaches, or they're there all day on Saturday and Sunday game planning. It's the same concept with football. They got the Jimmys and Joes, and they're doing all they got to do is do a job to put them in the best position to win. The only thing that happened down at Rice is they met another team that had some Jimmys and Joes too.
Yeah.
And a cheetah.
It's a ring.
And a lot of cheaters. A lot of cheaters.
There's some cheaters.
Nah,
you okay, right? Go ahead, Will.
Well, I was gonna say, man, to go back with what Todd said, and to go back with what Coach just said. I mean, just look at it honestly. If you look at that race, without my man on the end, that they might not win that race. CD might win that race, right?
Hold on. The third leg from Duncanville went 10:61. That third leg from Atascocita stretched that race out now.
Okay, here's what I'm saying.
Hold on. We ain't gonna act like they wasn't 5 meters ahead when he got that.
No, hold on. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you talk about a special kid, an elite kid, that kid on ankle leg for Atascocita is elite.
For sure.
If that leg probably would have been somebody else, CD probably would have had a good chance of catching him.
You can say that about a lot of legs, Will. Track don't work like that. That's
but it does work like that.
It don't, because you just took a leg away. You can say if it's not CD, it's the same.
Ward, the kid that broke the national record with Dunbar, did he not come back from behind and catch 2 cats to win it?
Who?
When Dunbar broke the national record?
Hell no. They was winning out of lane 1. I was at the race.
They weren't winning the whole race. Okay.
Man, yes, they was. They was in lane 1. My brother BJ was on second leg for Kimball. Come on, man. That's why I got on here, because it's too much. It's too much split. Let me even this shit up, because I'm a tweener. I grew up in track. I grew up in track. He got the stick ahead and he spaced that shit out, just like the Atascocita kid did. Like that. He didn't catch nobody.
Who?
Demario Wesley. He didn't catch nobody. He was already winning. He spaced it out.
I think Will keep looking at the one that had his
Brookins, and your third leg transferred in last season. Let's cut this bullshit, man. I've been listening to this for an hour. Ready to get home so I can get on. Like, he transferred in this season. Well, your third leg transferred in last season. Like, y'all stop all this, man. Like, if you're gonna give credit, give credit. But all of this shitting on people and making excuses about Houston coaches and not, like, man, chill out with all of that, dog. Like, I grew up in track too. My mom and daddy, certified USA track and field officials and coaches. My best friend, Mama Steele, is the regional director of USA track and field. Quit playing, man. Y'all on here.
Who pulled on Atascocita?
Man, he said Houston got Olympic coaches, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with none of this. Dallas been running this thing. And he agreed. And he agreed.
What I'm saying is I brought the subject up for a reason, and I'm putting it in context as saying I'm not saying the high school coach. What I'm saying is if you have a high school coach that is doing what Coach Brookins is doing, if they say, okay, we're going to give you all this Olympic equipment, all this training stuff, all the fancy bells and whistles, all this stuff, it makes a difference in your training.
That is not.
Nobody was making excuses.
High school coaching is about peak training, staying healthy, and relay training. Like Coach Todd said, these kids were national champions their entire lives in track. We are not talking about developmental. A kid came into high school as an average Joe.
Coach, I'm not saying that. I'm not.
Yeah. But you talking about training methods. I'm saying the job that a high school coach has in track is to peak training. We're in March. That's why people don't win the state championship, because people are assuming I see you in Austin. I done heard that probably 10 times on here. It's in Austin. In Austin. It ain't guaranteed that everybody gonna get to Austin. That's how track works. The depth of the team is how you win the team title. This ain't we making it like this thing is new. This ain't new. Like the tracks get faster, the spikes get better, kids get faster. This record was gonna be broken. All the people that were saying this record wasn't gonna be broken are fools. They not track people. They don't pay attention to track.
Correct.
This was gonna happen at some point. Great that it happened with two teams in the same race. Glad Duncanville got it, because you can tell from how Brooke has been talking on social media. They season, whether they is consciously or subconsciously, has been about their record. I'm glad they got that out the way, because the reality of it is, the coaching of it, Alonzo, is they're gonna have to make a decision. Are you finna chase them in this 4x1, or are you finna go after this team title? Because chasing them in the 4x1, 4x2, and all of that, you ain't gonna be able to win that team title. Because you finna have to split some of these and use that depth to try to steal these points. See, that's where the coaching is. That's why Chris Mitchell got 5 state championships. That's why Bill Humphrey got all these state championships. And the people we talking about don't got state championships because they be focused on relays and individual. I got sprint championships. Sprint championships don't mean shit in track. That means shit to you as an individual. We talking about a team title. That's the hard part. Can you be the great coach to win a team title against this Atascocita team? So I ain't falling for these goddamn media distractions of we got the second fastest time in history. Nah, damn that. Win this team title because you got the depth to do it. You got the 4x1, you got the 4x2. CD really can get you points in the 1 and 2. So you finna have to make a decision, because if you pull him off that 4x2, can you still get points in them top 3? Like I get on here to talk about that real shit. Like I ain't all of that other shit. That's this shit. We talking about track coaching. The coaching shit I want to hear about is how we finna win this goddamn team title. Because like Todd said, I'm tired of hearing about this Jimmys and Joes shit in football. But now I done got second place and broke the record. That was personal for me, because it was obviously personal. Now let's move on to this team title shit. And Brookers know I ain't lying. Like the battle is more about this goddamn team title. And you're gonna have to choose. If you're gonna chase Atascocita, you're not gonna win the team title. And he know that.
Well, that did come up in the discussion.
Didn't nobody talk about splitting races and shit?
Hold on, because I mentioned about the 4x4, and Coach Brookins he showed his plaques, and he was talking about I'm a 4x4 guy. So
that's totally different than what I just said. The 4x4, them 4 people on the 4x4 ain't got nothing to do with what I just said. CD ain't jumping on the Mount Reed.
Hold on, Coach. The reason why I say that is because you got people on here that don't know track. So we may have to. It's up to J-Mac, B-Rise, Swaggy P. It's up to Coach Steel Wheel if they want to have a dub sub show. Because we can talk. We can get into the depths of track. Because I'm with you. You got those are coaching decisions that you got to make. But if you got people that don't know track, then we're gonna lose them getting in the trenches because they don't know about getting dirty. So you
I don't feel like we've lost anybody. I feel like you speaking for them. I don't feel like with what we talking about right now. We ain't lost nobody.
But they said it. They said it. I didn't say it. They said it. They said that they didn't know track. So you got to go with your audience. My grandmother always taught me you got to know your audience, baby. So if they saying that they don't know track like that, so we here so we can get
hold on, J-Man. Were y'all keeping up with what I was saying?
I just want to say,
I thought so. I don't know what you're talking about, Alonzo. They was keeping up just fine.
Exactly.
I can only go by what you tell me. If that's what they told me, Coach, if that's what they told me and said, we can get it. Like I said, yeah, because you got to understand.
Wait, did they say that when I was saying it? Because I feel like you going to.
No, they said that before.
Yeah, so why you stop me saying they didn't keep up? Because they keeping up now. That's what we talking about right now.
No, but when you say
I got
you said they keeping up. Alonzo, I don't know what we talking about.
Yeah, because they said earlier and going. If you look at the post earlier. Before they were saying they
I'm
don't
talking
know
about
track
now.
like that. I know
We're
you're talking
breaking it
about now.
down
When
for
you
them
came
now.
in,
We're breaking it down for them right now.
right. So when you came in, that's what I'm discussing. So when you came in, previously they said they didn't know. So we can have that discussion. So you got to understand how quickly does the 4x1 and the 100 come together in the stake meet. So we can talk about the recovery time, all that stuff. We can get into depth. I would love to have a discussion with you. We can.
Right now, start talking. Y'all text on. See, you that dude that when everybody's scoring on, you look at the people that's laughing and try to switch the conversation.
No, I can't even see him. I don't have my
Yeah.
glasses
We
on,
ignore
so
Jay Grimes.
I'm not
Grimes
switching the
is here as a
conversation.
distraction. I'm glad y'all kicked Jay Grimes out because he was just here as a distraction. That needed to be Grimes time.
So we, like you said, you got to talk about who are you going to remove from an individual event or a relay to get the team title. I just me knowing Coach Brookins, he wants that team title. It's been eluding him.
Man, let's call a spade a spade. Coach Brookins just started talking that team title shit when he got on Facebook this summer and said he don't care about no team title. Then they got on his ass. No. That's a fact. That's a fact. I was in the conversation. That happened real life.
You want to know how I know?
That's why he said them higher ups is talking team title.
Can I share something with you? I was the staging official for the state meet in 2022. I had an in-depth conversation with Coach Brookins and his coaching staff then. They were talking team title then. When they didn't win the team title, it crushed them. I'm telling you what I know firsthand. He may have not been talking about it publicly, but privately, he's been talking about that team title.
I don't give a damn about what he say privately because he talk a lot publicly. That's why we like Brookins. We like Brookins. Why we be on Brookins is because of what he says publicly. I feel you trying to put your cape on, but take it off and let the man.
I'm not putting my cape on. I'm not saying anything.
You put your cape on because he talk a lot publicly. You ain't got to talk about what he say privately. You ain't got to. He talk a lot publicly. So you ain't got to tell us what he don't whisper. It's cool. He talks enough for himself.
You know what I'll do? I'm gonna go back to 2022 and I'm gonna pull up some his posts from 2022, and you're gonna see him talking about team title. I'm gonna do that.
I will pull up me and him arguing 6 months ago about him talking about he just want to win. He's won sprint events, and it's about sprint events and records because he has a pro mindset. That's what he said. And in pro mindset, ain't no team title. He said that. So I feel you in 2022, but I got more recent evidence. I got more recent receipts.
Okay, but you said
it wasn't a conversation. It was on Facebook.
Exactly. This was on Facebook.
Yeah, mine more recent.
I just want to say one thing. Cal, we in style again. Ball. Anyway, but the ball man are back. But no, Cal, you made some good points, bro. I really love what you were saying. That's why I came on here to hear more of that. So keep going on that.
Which part? I know Alonzo stopped me saying people didn't understand, but I feel like everybody was following.
Yeah, you was going hard.
I'm saying so. What I was saying was the reality of the situation that the good teams run into, especially when it's another good team like Atascocita. The coaching in it is you got to find a way to get the points and get to the state meet with different points to win the team title, right? So right now you have lost to them in the 4x1, 4x2, 4x4. I saw Brookins say in the comments they got the 100 and the long jump, right? Okay, so he's planning on the two guys in the 100 and the long jump, the Corian and the long jump. So if you add them points up and they win what they beat you at several times this year, you still don't have enough. So the challenge that most coaches have is how do I spread out my points? Can CD get top 3 in the 2 and 1? Can I still get top 3 in the 4x2 without CD? Now you still in different points. That's a decision that they got to make. Now like he just said, he got his plan. And if his plan don't work, I'm on his ass because he be on people that when they lose in football. And he know that.
So Ward, just your opinion.
Hey, like Adam Wood just jumped in the conversation. Their plan was sweet. But they didn't have an Atascocita. Carter had it. My junior year, Carter won state the same way Duncanville won state in 2000. They did what they needed to do, and them cats won 100 and them other events. So it's different when you have another team that has depth and they can compete and beat you in relays because track is swayed to the relays because they 20 points in high school, in Texas high school. In college, it's not like that. I've always been the person that said I don't like that.
And Brookings now, war. God damn, they not even y'all.
Grimes, get your messy ass off of here, man. You a man, man.
Bro, I'm saying what you
I done said, man, we respect Brookings, but I'm gonna hold him to the same standard, man. Man, why did you add this dude in? He's a distraction.
That boy,
like, come on, man. He finna kill the conversation on some mess stuff, dog.
That boy jumped in like Wendy Williams.
Hey, Wendy Williams has arrived. Come on, man.
I'm just asking. Track is more individual too. Yeah, team sport is good too.
Hey, Grimes, what's your track background?
I don't got track. I read track and I ain't ran shit.
What's your track background?
But I'm saying, why you so?
No, I'm asking you a question real quick. What's your track background?
I mean, I ran 400 back in junior
when?
high, but
Junior high? All right. So just watch it with the other fans because you can't keep up with this conversation. I ran track my entire life. I already gave that. Was you listening or did you just listen for the mess and you took the notes?
No, but I'm just.
Oh, you lost signal. Can you get somewhere where I can look you in your face first?
So I'm asking this.
I'm uncomfortable.
Hold on.
I don't like talking to men in the dark, man.
No, I'm asking you this here though.
All I can see is your mouth.
I ran track and junior high too.
Man, what is going on?
What's your problem with Duncanville, Ward?
Man, I ain't got no problem with Duncanville. I love Duncanville.
You attacking the man. Soccer ain't even in the motherfucking track combo.
What does that have to do with it? Yeah, what does that have to do with it? What's your allegiance?
People have conversations like get that stock shit out your mind.
Yeah, like what are you talking about, Grimes?
Nah, y'all really got a problem with Duncanville with football and track.
Man, we ain't got no problem with Duncanville. We respect and love Duncanville. I don't know what you talking about.
Roy Martin ran back in '84. Nobody
is this even Grimes, man? Why is he in the dark? I can see it's your lips. Why they so pink? Grimes, why is your lips so pink, man? What you got going? Oh, you trying to turn the light on?
The Corey Moore had a field day, so now you entire.
The Corey Moore real, man. Hey, the Corey Moore real, dog. He number one wide out in the country. He real.
Y'all ain't no Duncanville fan. Y'all give a fuck about them people, man, because they got on y'all ass every year. So of course you don't give a damn about them with football or track.
Hey, I'm trying to read your lips, fam. Like, I need a light or something.
I'm in the dark for a reason. I'm doing some gangster shit. But what I'm saying is that, man,
who else some gangster shit? What?
They still got something going over there, right? You like you tired to get on the motherfucking hate, man. Cause I know y'all
what did I say they were hateful?
Man, you said we hating. You said you don't believe the time, fam. You said you don't even believe the time was real. What are you talking about, dog?
No, I'm just saying, man. I know you want to win a team title.
Yes, that's all that matters in track, man. Everything else, like when you got a team in track, that's like why do people? Do you know who Beverly Humphrey is?
Who does it? Yeah.
Why do you know who Beverly Humphrey is?
Because she produced a lot of athletes. Wait, going back to
no, that ain't why you know. A lot of people can produce a lot of athletes.
The stadium, Lancaster Stadium.
No. People know who Beverly Humphrey is because she don't want all the team titles.
Yes,
right.
Different. Why you know it? Why do you know it, Ward?
Huh? Because she don't want all the team titles.
Okay, cool. That's cool too. But she also produced a lot of athletes that went to the next level.
A lot of people have done that. That's not abnormal in this area. That's not abnormal in track, right, Alonzo?
You don't care if
yeah, true.
It's not abnormal. That's you could probably name 10 coaches, 15 coaches that have done that. That's not abnormal. I wouldn't know a name for that.
So what's your first one? You want to win a team title, fuck individual?
You keep asking me a question and answering it.
I'm asking, what's your play? What's your fight?
You said, what's your play, Ward? You want him to win a team title?
What's your favorite Duncanville? You want to win the team title?
It's not Duncanville, man. It ain't Duncanville. Brookings is very critical when it's football. Brookings says it's Jimmy's and Joe's. Period. That's his stance. It's been his stance for years. When it's track, he always talks about coaching and how good of a coach he is. But like that don't match because all the kids all these kids we talking about were top level USA track and field, AAU track and field kids.
Right.
So I hold Brookings to the same standard that he adds other people.
Right.
It's that simple.
That makes sense. Cause like I said,
and he know that me and him talk away from here. That's why I can be on his ass publicly.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Cause a lot of them they've been turned for way back in the AAU track. So you saying he taking credit for something when those kids already established, he just having to have? Or what are you saying?
I'm saying he's being the total opposite he is when it comes to football.
So
I'm saying when it comes to football and somebody has good players, he says it's all about Jimmys and Joes. When it comes to track, he says it's because they got Olympic track. Well, Alonzo says they got Olympic track coaches, and now he's doing the job, and other coaches ain't doing this. It was some shots fired in the shit he was saying earlier that I personally didn't like, because I know a lot of good coaches in track.
Y'all just got talent in soccer, but you say ain't the coach, so you trying to compare to what he's doing there in track, right?
Like what you talking about soccer for again?
What? Yeah, why do you keep mentioning soccer? We ain't got a good track team, fam. Like, what you talking about?
No, listen. Don't listen for understanding. Don't listen to reply. Listen for understanding. What I'm saying is this here. What I'm asking is this. So he must have made a statement during football season, basically saying that y'all got the
No. It's not about soccer. He says that with football in general.
Okay.
In general, over years, he has said Jimmys and Joes. Like he will make a post and only say Jimmys and Joes, Jimmys and Joes. This is years.
So by him making that post, you took offense to it, or did you? Because you can throw a rock.
I just hold him to the same standard when track season. I just hold him to the same standard when track season comes.
Yeah,
it's that simple. I hold him to the same standard he says.
Yeah, Brian, what's your purpose?
Comes. Yeah, I don't know what you asked. I just explained that.
How it become more personal?
Like, what's your purpose, though, Brian?
I was just asking.
But I'm saying, what's your purpose, though?
I'm telling you, listen. I'm saying I was just trying to figure out.
J-Mac, I'm mad at you for hey, well, let's talk about why J-Mac kicked you out in the first place and then added you back, and you didn't say nothing to J-Mac. See, you got punked on here, and you came on here for me.
And then you
with your lips.
No, I didn't, man. I was trying to get I forgot to get the link. I was just asking, man. I don't have no dog. I don't want no problem, man. You got a real light skin, boy.
And you are in the dark. And you are in the dark, sir.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Coach Ward,
up in the closet.
Coach Ward, if I can ask you something, Coach.
He's hiding in the closet somewhere. Come on, Alonzo.
If I can ask you something, you can't say both. I'm gonna go ahead and preface it. You can't say both.
Go
ahead. The track make you a better DB, or playing DB made you a better track athlete?
I ran track when I was 5 years old, and I started playing football when I was 15. So, yeah, track. So track is the fundamental sport to me. Track and soccer.
Say that again.
Say that again, Coach. Fundamental sport for me.
I gotta get permission from the Southside Dub Foosball group. Can I take that? Can I rip that part and loop it so we can stop this discussion about football over track like that?
What are you saying? Football over track? What are you talking about?
Football over track. Who said that? Nobody said that.
Because I'm saying that in the group because we were talking about
this is why I jump on the other side because I've been on.
This is why I was saying that the people were talking about touch football.
Ain't nobody in here
over track.
Why you keep bringing this up?
I'm reading it in the
you
chat.
Talking about 707. You talking about 707 over
I call
track.
it touch football. That's what I'm saying. So you got a man on here that's a track.
I don't think that listen. I'm gonna tell you something. 9 times out of 10, most of your elite football players are elite track guys. They have that type of talent. You know what I'm saying? Like they're really good athletes. You know what I'm saying? And most of them been running track, summer track before they even started. Probably during the summer before football. Before when we was growing up, and I know times have changed. When we was growing up, it was AAU basketball, summer track, football. You was running summer track all summer. That's all we did. So when we got to football, we never had to worry about getting in shape. We was already in shape. Like that was just our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, yeah, they got 707, but the majority of them kids is playing 707. They can get out there and run track as well. You know what I'm saying? And let's stop tripping. Like Houston, yeah, they've been doing their thing, but North Texas has been running track for a very long time.
Forever. Like I said, you see the grades in my beard, and I've been doing it since I was 5. So I get
waves. It's waves. Like, but when Skyline Girls was running it, what was that? 04 to 07. Before that,
Coach Ward, I'm gonna cut y'all. Coach Ward, can you tell me who Adam Wooten is? Because everybody keep talking about ad help.
Adam Wooten graduated from Duncanville in 2020. I mean 2000. I'm sorry. in 2000. He won state in the 100. They won. They are the only Duncanville. He is the star track member of the only state championship track team at Duncanville. That's who Adam Wooten is.
Okay.
He's the Robot Martin of Duncanville.
He's this Atascocita anchor leg of their only state championship team. Let me say it like that.
I
That's who
ran
he
track
is.
in the 8th grade.
So he's the killer.
I got you, Adam.
Yeah. He was a killer.
He want to come on. I can get out, J Mac.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
put
we'll
out.
bring him on. Oh, you finished? Because I know you had you had a
Hey
lot
man,
on your chest, bro.
Grimes don't get no special privilege.
I'm done, J Mac. Man, I ain't got time for them psychos.
Hey, tell him to go to Farm
Hey,
Beach.
man, y'all gotta humble yourself, cause y'all didn't win it, man. Y'all lost to a bunch of white boys, dog.
We did, man.
We still healing, dog.
We did, man.
Yeah. Our race been losing a bunch of white boys since we came from.
Yeah, it don't matter.
What the hell
You
you
need,
mean?
dog, you need to stay humble, man, till the season start, dog. I don't like you been goddamn me like you won that motherfucker.
Nah, I ain't never. Nah, I've been who I
Yeah,
am.
you had us
Whether
all
I
in
win or
tears
lose,
out
I'm
the
the same
motherfucker,
man
We
I
all
was
had
then.
it. You had it. Y'all
Like
had us
you
tears
became
down there.
relevant because of this. Like in me joining your little show. Like
Man,
you
I've been
irrelevant.
relevant a long time for this shit. Hey, you talking about
Like
this shit
you
mighty long
irrelevant,
time.
Grind. Like don't nobody know you.
Well, man, the fuck
Like
you
only
talking
people
about?
know you because you
Time.
always absent when trying to be seen.
Man, I've
Wendy
been
Williams,
time.
baby.
Time
Wendy
been
Williams.
Like you grind. Like only reason people know you because you a hang on for Prime.
Nah, I've been a long time. You
No,
got to
you
your
ain't.
background,
Grind. You a
Ty, you
hang
just
on for Dion. That's why every time he come in town, you posted him like you somebody.
then you got a, I got a, that's my partner.
Man, I ain't your partner.
You got a partner. I then you ain't
Hey
never
man,
liked my partner.
just
Even
because
we
you
beat
cook
y'all
in his
at
house, you in chef.
You ain't never liked my partner since we beat y'all at soccer. Man,
You in chef.
You been tripping ever since a nigga cut the went to North Texas. Ever since you been tripping ever since, man. Come on, man.
And they want and
Man,
at least he won more games.
Come on, man.
At least he won more
I ain't
games.
did nothing to you, man.
At least he won more games. He won more games than going to Colorado. He didn't win the first three.
Man,
and then it was over.
Ty, the kid playing as a team, man. He a good kid. I ain't here to talk about the kid. But damn, man, my partner ain't doing nothing to you, man. You can leave my partner out of
No,
it.
I'm talking about
me.
you.
Talk about me, man.
Like you got to start standing on your own 10 toes. You can't be about who you with.
But man, who I'm with
Hey,
me.
Grimes froze with a smile.
Hey man, all I know is this, Grind. Like all you do is bring men. You like Wendy Williams. Every time you come on, I'm start saying whoop whoop, all that shit.
Yeah, that's the truth. So what else to do?
That's what I'm saying. Man, go to Fire Bistro, man. Ain't you finna go to one of those spots
man, I
down
want to see JT from City Girls tonight. She in town. They tell them around.
You finna go watch the City Girls? Well, what
Yeah,
is that for boys?
She in town.
I'm saying, is that for boys to go watch? Like who's gonna watch that?
Yeah, you probably don't know, man.
I forgot. Yeah, you in the Sexy Red fan club. You be singing, dancing when her song come on too.
I know you been missing, man. I'm gonna get you on ground. We gonna come, man. This nigga the thing. I'm on vacation right now, man. I gotta pop back. You know, I let everybody have their emotion when I pop back up. I'm gonna get you on. You good, man? The season get here fast. Now we gonna get on, man. I'm gonna get you and I'm gonna get that bald head nigga on, man.
Hey, whoop whoop.
You're the light nigga. You like
I appreciate you, Grimes.
All right.
Hey, man.
Bye, Grimes.
This is. Hey, I'm saying this real, J man.
Get him out, J Mac. What is wrong with him?
I'm gonna get MT them the goddamn the five motherfucking ass. They don't go nowhere else at these schools.
Right.
Boy, this the last year.
Shut up, Grimes.
So Farwell too.
Shut up. Bring some food to sock. You still ain't fed our kids.
I'm looking for the hole.
Y'all take it easy, man. It's all look. Y'all be cool, man.
Already, man.
Hey man, when you add a Wooten, man, because if he ain't say add me one more time, man, add this man, please.
Hey, Wooten need to check his inbox. It's in his inbox. So
hey, Wooten, you need to check your inbox, Adam Wooten.
Cause you got me curious now, man. We just I gotta apologize to my homeboy Coach King, man. We were gonna talk a little quarterback, but we just with track. So
this track season, baby. J Mac, you got to Coach Ward. Now you see what I'm talking about.
Man, it's track season. About track season, Alonzo. Yeah, exactly. Hey, something happened that hadn't happened in a long time. So it's something to talk about. But don't nobody give a damn about no track season, man. To the
yeah, you do, Coach. Coach, don't do that, man. Coach, don't do that,
nobody
man.
cares to the state meet, man.
Coach, you already said.
Okay, Alonzo.
You were running track before you knew your ABC. You know track is your first love, man. You can't do that in track.
Alonzo, let me say this: which happens often in track, if you got these 3 teams, 4 powerhouses right now that's running fast. If you get 2 or 3 drop batons and 2 or 3 pull hamstrings, ain't nobody gonna give a damn what just happened yesterday. You and I know that.
That's why I said that's what happened. What happened yesterday was so special because of the injuries. I'm not saying. Don't get me wrong when I say about football, but football is easier to overcome of one person being injured outside of like a quarterback or something like that. But you can still make adjustments. Track, you one tweak away, like you said, a hammy pull away, and your season is shot. Everything that you had planned. So that's why I said from the beginning is what happened yesterday is so special that we don't realize that we're in the midst of greatness until way after the fact. Nobody realized when Wyatt did what they did in '98. Somebody like, oh, they're gonna come back and do it again next year. 26 years later is next year. You see what I'm saying? So
now, ain't nobody saying it was gonna happen next year now.
In '98, they were saying somebody gonna come back and do it again in '99.
No, they wasn't. Stop it. It wasn't DeMario Wesley in track and field in '99. Stop it. Stop it. I was there too. No, hell no. No. Because you know how? You know how? You want to know how I know? Because my brother was at Kimball and they won state the next year and there wasn't no expectation to run that damn shit. You tripping.
And I that was gonna happen. Hey, this is Woo. Okay. I was there in '99. It wasn't no.
Like, come on, man. Wasn't no DeMario Wesley. DeMario Wesley didn't pop back up.
And first off, who is all you other guys talking like y'all know track and field, like y'all done coach somebody, like y'all done something? Ain't nobody on here done. I'm a 2-time Hall of Famer. Yeah, I'm a 2-time Hall of Famer. Like y'all up here talking like y'all know track. Like y'all don't know the chess and checkers when it comes to this. All right, now listen. Duncanville's not beating Anacostia in the 4x1. And I'm Duncanville. We're not doing it. Because we don't have that fucking anchor leg. All right? We don't got that. Nobody has that. Nobody had a DeMario. All right, nobody had a Mario Flowers. I mean, nobody had a Montreal Flowers. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. Those are generational talents that there's no coaching. There's nothing you can do about it. You can put the relay in any order you want to. There's nothing you can do about it. He's gonna roll whoever you want to. You can't do anything about it. But what you can do is strategically place your runners, your relays, your events. You can do that because he can't run the 4x1, the 4x2, and the 4x4 and think they're gonna win that state meet. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, and he don't want to do that no way. He already going to LSU on a football scholarship and a track scholarship. He wants to win the 4x1, the 1 and the 2. That's it. Duncanville, we can't beat him in the 100. We can't beat him in the 200. We can't beat them in the 4x1. So what we gonna do?
So what's their path to winning a team title?
What's the path to winning the team title? Shit.
Hope somebody drop a stick. Shit. I mean,
in the pit, you got to get it in the pit. You got to get it in the pit.
But let's be straight.
They got an 800 runner too, Alonzo. Atascocita City got an 800 kid too. He gonna medal.
Well, the reason why I say the jump, you got more to jump. So that's what I'm saying in the jump. So I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you coming on here, brother. When you say that nobody knows track, that's not necessarily true. We'll talk offline. We'll talk offline. And we'll talk.
Just popped his credentials. You need to pop yours. He just popped his shit and told everybody who the fuck he is. Now you tell.
Because I'm being more diplomatic about it. But to come on here and say that nobody knows track on here.
I didn't say that. No, I didn't say. Hey,
yeah, you did.
Kyle.
I know you for a long time. I didn't take what you said as you were saying nobody knows track. I wasn't taking it like that.
I'm just saying.
He said a whole bunch of people talking track.
But there the idiot you just had on here.
Yeah, I think I assumed he was talking about Grimes.
There was an idiot.
Okay,
There was an idiot.
I stand corrected because when you didn't put any names on there, so that's why.
Yeah,
I got you. I got you, Woo. I got you, Woo.
Right.
Yeah, I got you, Woo. We good.
Wooten said the same thing I was saying when I got stopped earlier. Like the coaching in high school track is the spacing of the events trying to steal the points because you already know you at a deficit unless, like Todd said, which happens a lot. Wooten will tell you, realistically, Carter should have won state for about 3 or 4 years between 95 and 2000 in track. They didn't win one title. They had a bunch of hamstrings and a bunch of drop sticks. They won it in 02, the year that nobody expected. You know what I'm saying? Nobody expected them to win it in 02. So it can happen.
And here's the thing with I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kyle.
No, you good. Go ahead.
No, here's the thing with the Casasita. Like, all right, so you have this senior, Watkins, right? Watkins. He's going to LSU to play football, run track, right? He's already got what he wants. What does he want? He already got the relay record. He's going for that 1 and that 2. He wants the 4x1, the 1 and the 2. What does 1 and the 4x2 and the 4x4 help him? It doesn't help him. It doesn't help him. Now, if the Askasita coach can convince him to do it, then yeah, he's going to run all 3 relays. But it's going to be extremely hard for them to win the state meet if he runs the 4x1, the 1 and the 2. All right, now don't get me twisted. They have some jumpers. Askasita got some jumpers. We don't have it. Duncanville don't got that. All right,
they got a long. Duncanville got one long jumper.
Yeah, we got one long.
More.
Yeah, we got more, but we got one long jumper, but they got a triple jumper and like 2 long jumpers. All right, and then they're gonna have somebody else on 100. If Blaylock can keep a hamstring a lot,
hey, that third leg.
Somebody else on 100 too.
Watching that video, I wondered who that third leg was because that kid, he different.
No, what Blaylock was on first. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, Blaylock ran first because I know his dad. Yeah. I used to work with his dad when I was in DC working with the Skins. So Blaylock ran first, but he got a hamstring issue, so he ain't even healthy. So I mean, the 4x1, unless they drop the stick like somebody else said, it's not happening. We're not.
Yeah, it's almost a second right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We're not beating them in a 4x1, but if he chooses to run the 1 and the 2, which is 10-10, right? All right, Caden don't need to run it. Caden not running 200. All right, he gonna blow that hamstring all the way out the bone. All right, so Caden's gonna run the 4x1 to 1, and then we can do it on the 4x2. We get second in the 4x1. That's 18. We win the 4x2, set the national record. That's 20. Caden gets second in the 100. That's 8. How many points is that?
And you got another 100 kid that can get third.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. That's when in the 4x4, are they gonna make Watkins win a 4x4? They're not gonna do it. And Atikoski, they're not beating us without Watkins on the 4x4. They're not doing it.
No, they just did.
No, Watkins ran a 4x4.
Did he run the 4x4?
Yeah, but he ran the 4x4.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not beating him. They're not. So that's another 20. If he doesn't run the 4x4 state, that's another 20.
Yeah.
So you're talking about 18, 20, and 20.
Yeah.
Do the math. That's 58 points.
That's 58.
That's 58, right?
Yep.
And then don't include the jumpers. Don't include the jumpers. All right. We just talking about sprinting. We ain't talking about the 100. We just going straight off of relays right now, right? So we ain't talking about all the individual events. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yes, Atikoski has a strong team, but they don't have strong individuals.
Yeah,
they don't have the strong individuals. They don't have the strong individuals. And you can't expect Watkins to run the 4x1, the 4x2, and the 4x4. And even if he does do that and they win all 3, it still may not be enough.
It takes those points out the 100 too. Yeah, like you said.
It takes those points out the 100. It takes the points out the 200, which is why we won. All we had was me and the 1, me and the 2, and our 4x1, and we won states with 30. What was that? No, 38 points. Yeah, it's strategic. Get in here. Go ahead.
I mean, you paid the way. But before I don't want to get too far, I'm gonna let you come back to that. But I want to ask you because something that's been hot is the whole celebration of breaking the record, but coming in second. Like that's been a hot topic.
How do I feel about that?
Yeah.
Clay, no, me and Clay already talked. I'm not a fan of that. You know, if you're not first, you're last. If you're not first, you're last. And that's just the way I look at it. Yeah, they ran 39.6. That's cool, but ain't nobody gonna remember that because they ran 38.9. So, and I'm a realist about that. And I told Clay that. So, I mean, what you want me to say? I mean, shit, they got their ass beat. I mean, what you want me to say? The boys ran 38.9. I mean, there's nothing you can. I can't take. No, there's nothing I'm not with. I'm happy for the boys. They ran 39.6, but the mother boys ran 38.9. I mean, what you want?
Which is wild. Like 38 in high school.
Yeah, 38 in high school, which is crazy.
Wow. That's like somebody scoring 100 points in the state championship against a good team in basketball.
I told somebody that. I was like, yo, somebody scoring 120 points in basketball is exactly what they just did.
By
so I'm like, so that's an anomaly. But at the same time, nobody's running Texas relays next weekend. All right, nobody's running Texas relays next week. Everybody ran this week. This was their week, right? And you had A&M the week before. All right, you got a week off this week. You're gonna rest. All right, then you got districts, right? Districts where you got to line up. Now you got to show your hand. Yeah, now you got to show your hand in districts, right? So now, see, we still got 2 weeks to play this out, which is why I like it, because now everybody's trying to see what everybody's gonna do. Just your chestnut checkers, right? So you got 2 weeks out to see how everybody's gonna play this out. All right. You don't want to go to Texas relays and get hurt. Right? You don't want to run the week after that for no reason. Right? Now, districts is going to show us where everything is lining up. Whatever happens in what region is Anacostia in? What are they?
What district? Region 3, the Houston region.
Yeah, what district though? What district? Yeah, whatever district. So, all right. So 21-6A. So 21-6A is what we got to watch. Whatever they run at districts is what you're going to see in Austin. Because you can't switch it, right? So I think right now, they broke.
You could drop out of it, Woo. So in district, let's say for example, he could run the 4x1, 1 and the 2, but he could scratch for the regional meeting run relays. I'm just saying he could.
Yeah, he could. But why? Yeah, but why would you do that? One district. Yeah, but why? Yeah. You know, Kyle. Why one district and you want to win states? So that's the point. And then also, like, some of these guys haven't even ran the 200 yet. Like, why are you going to open them up this, like, risk popping a hamstring? Because all these guys are football players. Y'all keep forgetting that. All these guys are football players, and the strength training systems are completely different in our programs. Like, Duncanville lifts weights like they in prison. I'm pretty sure Anacostia does too. North Shore, like, they don't stop. They don't put the weights down. There's no separation from track and football at these schools. So you always have the liability of somebody getting hurt. And I don't wish that on nobody. I know that. I tore my hamstring my junior year. So I don't wish that on nobody. But there's always that liability, which is why I didn't lift weights after my junior year in high school. When it came to track, I didn't lift weights because I didn't want to get hurt. I didn't want to get tight. So you still have a lot of these guys who are primarily football players, who are running track to get speed work for free. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. So the systems aren't set like that. That Watkins kid, I'm going to be honest with you. The Watkins kid is the only true track kid I see. That's it. Everybody else play football.
I'm going to be honest, man. I don't think they lift weights at CD either because that's why they can't beat North Shore with all their speed.
Oh, Lord. Wait, you say where?
He calling the Atascocita Cedar.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Cedar. I just don't think Cedar. I don't think Cedar lift weights like that because
they don't. Yeah, but that ain't gonna win no football championship. What they got to do with football?
I mean, speed helps.
Yeah, no. Just track and speed combined. Football and strength and power combined. Track and speed go together. If that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
I
Yeah,
know. I
that
know.
makes sense.
Speed. When you pass, you pass.
Yeah, but if you
I
fast and you
get it.
can't catch the
I
football
get
and
it.
you
Nah,
can't
I
stop,
just don't
yeah,
think. I think they with that kind of speed, man, they got some crazy speed. And that
they got.
Watkins kid, that Watkins kid, he now he going to track on a dual track and football
No,
too.
that boy ain't gonna play football after freshman. He ain't gonna see the field, and he gonna go straight track. He ain't gonna see the field. But Caden, I really see Caden being a football player. I see DeCorian being a football player. But these guys are running track to get faster because it's gonna help them on the football field. But at the end of the day, they're still what is their primary focus? It's football, right? So they're still gonna do the football training. You see them on Instagram. You see how the Instagram posts they still training for football. Yeah. Like how when we ran track, we didn't do that. You ran track, football was done. That's all we did was football. You didn't have all the social media. So now they got to go to these Under Armour camps, these Nike camps. They still got to do all this football stuff. So the systems are still mixing, which is what real coaches don't understand. Is you can't mix these systems like that because something's got to give.
It's cross training, and that's why Duncanville has had in the past has had a lot of the issues that they've had with injuries. You know, I think the last couple of years, you got to think about it. What's the kid name that went to SMU? That won Goree's first time not getting hurt was his senior year because he wasn't having to do the football stuff. If that makes sense, and that's an assumption, of course, but that was his first time not getting hurt, making it all the way through track season. I remember me and Todd talking about it. He was like, "Well, he get hurt every year. He running fast, but he get hurt." I'm like, "I don't think he will because he ain't got to do the football stuff no more." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
but Todd, Ward, let me ask you this though: how many guys that are actually track guys not playing that are not playing football?
It's a lot. It's on our side of town. It's been a Lancaster kid more so. Like I would say, in the last 5 years, it's been 2 or 3 Lancaster kids. It's been 2 or 3 DeSoto kids.
That's just been purely track.
Pure track. Yeah, Lancaster had a real fast kid that went to U of H, and then it was one before him. So it's normally like Coach Traylor, our track coach always says, I need a pure track kid or two, you know, because those typically are the ones where when you look at Atascocita, you can surround them by talented athletes at football players, but you got a track kid. He may play football, but he a track kid. You feel what I'm saying?
but let me ask you this though: would Caden be? If Caden didn't play football, would he be an elite track runner?
I think he is.
I don't think it was.
If we comparing it to elite, like Demario Wesley, Brandon Christian.
Well,
Watkins,
what I'm saying
Adam
is
Wood,
he ran it. So I guess what I'm asking, even though he ran a 10-2, we wouldn't consider him.
He's never went 10-2 win legal. He's never went 10-2 win. He's never went 10-2 win legal. I think his fastest win legal is like 10-4.
Okay,
I could be wrong, but
what my question is, if he just concentrated strictly on track, you don't think he can get faster?
I mean, I think he would run fast, like he runs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
these cats are generational. When we saying elite, we talked about this. I think me, you, Todd, and J Mac about a month ago. When we used the word, we talked about it with football. When we use the word elite in track, it's different. So yes, he would get faster, but you asking me if I think he would be elite. These cats is different. That's something that he would have to. I don't want to put a limitation and say what somebody can't do, but he would have to show me. You feel what I'm saying? Which he can't because it's over. Okay, perfect example. Robert Griffin, right? Won a Heisman, quarterback, all of that, right? He's the fastest track cat I've ever seen in my life in high school. He graduated early, and at 17 got second in the Big 12s in the 400 hurdles with a 49.5. That's as a senior in high school, but he graduated. But so I could say what I think Robert Griffin could have done as a track guy, but he was never a track guy. You see what I'm saying?
Right, and that's kind of my point. Is a lot of these guys, man, like y'all said, there's a lot of the elite, the best, or strictly just track guys.
Yes.
Because I remember that that Fort Bend Marshall team, even most of their guys was all football guys. And I guess what I'm saying is I always find a correlation between really great track programs and really good football programs. They always find each other. They just do.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. But Brooks, I see what you said something that you said I was wrong about about celebrating going under 40.
Wait. Wooden, before you go to that, you was finna say something to me because you gonna remember to come back to Bruce.
Yeah. No, I'm coming back to Kyle. What did you say? You said
I said something about Robert Griffin, and then I stopped.
See, I trained him. See, I worked for the Skins at the time. I was with the Redskins at the time when he was there. So, see, my problem with his, he was a track athlete, which is why he got hurt in the NFL because he was still running long strided.
Mm-hmm.
He was still running long strided, which is why not even getting his head tore off, his legs went underneath him.
Yeah.
So he was open. Yeah. He was still running long. So
damn, Brookins, I think his fastest is 10.4. You said he ran 10.39 last week. God damn, that's 100.
Hey, Ward, stop Brookins out, Ward.
This is why me and Brookins be going at Wooden. You see why we go at it? I said, I think I could be wrong. I think his fastest when legal is 10.4, which is 10.40. He comes, Wood, you wrong. He ran 10.39 last week. Like, God damn.
We need Ward and Brooks. We need Ward and Brookins on here together, man.
After track season, I'm ready.
Hey, you don't think me and Brooks talk every week? You don't think me and Brooks be talking about this every week? I'm from Duncan. I'm Duncanville. Come on, man. You don't think we talk about this? Shit, what? Yeah, no, but I just think RG3 got hurt because he still ran like he ran track. His stride was too long. He wasn't short enough. He couldn't cut. You know, you play football, so you played football in college, Kyle. So you know, he didn't. You can't run hurdles on the football field in the NFL, and that's exactly why he tore his ACL because his legs were open. His feet went underneath him, so he couldn't. So yeah, but no, I disagree with you on that because I think RG3 was a track guy. I think he was a track guy. He just could throw a football and win the Heisman out of some bullshit. My opinion. Right, he just had a freakish year, but I think RG3 was a track guy. That's my opinion. Because you look at a guy like Vic. But you look at a guy. You look at a guy like Vic. I think Vic would have beat RG3 in the 40. Right? Wrong? Anybody disagree?
You said Vic could beat him in the what?
40. In the 40.
In the 40.
Yeah. Anybody disagree with that?
Michael
Vick will beat RG3 in the 40, right? So that doesn't translate to football.
I practiced with Vic and worked out with Vic, and Vic said that the problem he had is that he was so fast that he didn't know how to stop.
There you go. So but Vic could translate it. RG3 couldn't translate it. See, RG3 couldn't stop. Vic could stop. RG3 couldn't stop, which is why he got hurt. Because if RG3 could stop, he wouldn't be hurt because he was always open when he got hurt. That's what it was. His legs
said because of his stride length?
Exactly. He was still running track.
I got you.
He was still running track. So that I always try to tell people about, like, you know, when I coach and training, you know, I was in the gym for 13 years. Y'all don't know this, but I did my shit. I did it. There's a difference between football systems and track systems. I'm never going to train somebody to run 100 meters if all they do is play football. Because nobody in football is running 100 meters. You may give me 2 or 3 yards of play. So what I want you to do is be explosive and powerful. RG3 was never that.
Quick burst.
He was, he was never that. Vic was. Vic had a quick burst. RG3 was, the pocket's open. Let me long stride and get out there. But once he was gone, he was gone. You're not catching him, right? Same
but
with
wasn't RG3 a 4.3?
He's a track.
I think he ran 4.49.
Yeah, he's a track guy.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's still
and
he'll
split you a 44. And you know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I mean that's how you know he was. That's how you know he wasn't really. He wouldn't have beat Vic. Vic was 4.3.
Not even that. You can just see the first step is explosive. So when Vic step up in the pocket, Vic step up in the pocket, he's gone. RG3 is gonna run around and then go. Vic, he see a hole.
Since I got you on, I want to ask you. King was here, man. I feel bad with King for talking a little football. We ain't doing it tonight, but I do want to ask.
I figured that out hour and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told you though. That's why I warned you before the show started.
Yeah.
That's why I warned you. King, they ain't gonna be breaking records every week. We gonna get you back. We gonna break it down. But one of the guys, one of the guys that you train, I want to ask Wu about what you think about Keelan Russell just coming out the track and what he's doing, you know, in that 400 and what he may do. Cause I know Bricker said he might do some 200 when this starts. So, what's your opinion about him?
It depends on what type of shape he's in. Like what kind of strength endurance they've done with him, what kind of strength endurance training they've done with him. Because obviously he has the speed, right? But what kind of strength endurance do you have to run through these hotter days? Because the weather factors in a lot when it comes to track. All right. The weather factors in a lot when it comes to track. So what kind of speed endurance, what kind of strength endurance training have they been doing prior to him, you know, getting ready to peak? Because, you know, we're going to States. A lot of these guys that we're talking about, right? They're not going to be going to Golden West. They're not doing all this. They're going to football camps. They're not. So States is it for them, right? So what are these kids doing to peak in May in Austin? Because most of these kids we're talking about are football players. They're not going to do the Nike Invitation. They're not going to do none of that, right? They're done. They're leaving. They're going to school. They're going to road, right? So how's he in shape? Like how much shape is he in? I think that's gonna be the issue. Like is he in shape? Is he in shape?
I think they're gonna be training on him for that. I think Brooks said he ran like a 48, I guess, on his split in the 400 in the 4x4.
Yeah.
So
and people keep talking about like these national records, right? So y'all know I lived in DC and Virginia for 13 years, right? All right, worked for the Redskins, all that stuff. Bullis High School. Ran 311 indoors.
Indoor. Yeah, that ankle leg was real.
Quincy, right? Quincy, right? So y'all talking about some open up outdoor. So 311, Bullets will probably run 307 low this year. And I'm just being straight up. And that national record is gone.
You see, the kid from Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bullets. Yeah. I know.
He's
Yeah.
special. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That whole
Yeah,
team
but
real,
I was up there.
That whole team real.
Yeah, I was up there for 13 years. So that Bullets area, listen, the girls and the boys, listen, they ran 311 indoors. What they gonna run outdoors? And that boy's gonna run 44. I'm telling you, Quincy, right? He's gonna run 44. He might. Ooh, Obi. I don't know if Obi watching, but Obi, you know you my guy. But Obi, that record might be in jeopardy, bro. We're gonna keep it real. That high school, huh?
That's one of the real ones.
Yeah, that Obi Moore 400 record might be gone, bro. Cause this dude Quincy real, man.
Hey, that's that Obi Moore boy. That's
my boy, and I don't know if he watching. I should have added him on here because that's my boy. Like all these, listen, all these cats, man.
I never seen Obi stretch.
What?
I never seen him stretch.
No, Adam.
Summer track.
He said no, Adam. They won't get that 4x4 the indoors track. Now set you up to win just like I do outside. Nah, I know where they ran though. That's what I ran at that track though, Clay.
I've never seen Obi Moore stretch in summer track. I seen with a sweat top on, and it was time for the 4x1, and he was spotting somebody to 150, and then the crowd will go ooh, and next thing you know, he beating you by 50 meters.
Yeah, Obi Moore.
So Obi Moore story. So J-Mac, you remember main thing?
Yeah.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
J-Mac. So where I was lucky, J-Mac, I had an older brother that graduated in 95, Nick, of course, Michael Nick, and then BJ graduated in 99. So I was around a lot of this from about 92, 93 till after I graduated. So I saw a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I was there more as a spectator. I would be like the cat that actually did the Carter High movie that didn't play. That would be me with track, right? Say, man, that still probably is the craziest summer track memory when Main Thing tried to sprint with Obi Moore in that mile relay, dog. And when he ran out of gas, he started trying to elbow him.
Do you remember when he went
I'm talking about
Main Thing?
I'm talking about dog. He tried to go with him, so he ran full speed till he ran out of gas. I think we was in Houston or San Jose. I can't remember which one.
Hey, do you remember when he Main Thing had a lead? They told Main Thing, you gotta run, man. You gotta run. Main Thing had a lead. And it came to that 200 mark, it got a little ugly.
He sprinted that. Hey, he ran the quarter like it was the 100.
Yeah.
Because he knew Obi Moore was there and he tried to keep it. But them elbows, dog, I never forget that, dog.
You can't do it, bro. You can't do, and that's what I'm saying. Like this kid Watkins, he's an Obi Moore type of kid. Like there's a generational talent there. Like there's nothing Duncanville can do. And I'm sorry, Clay. I know you watching. You gonna text me and call me later. I'm sorry, but there's nothing you can do against this kid. If he gets a stick anywhere near anybody, I don't give a fuck who it is. They're done. They're done. There's nobody in the States right now that can run with this kid. Period.
Is there anybody in the nation can run with him?
No, hell no. Not that I seen. I ain't seen nothing.
That's why I want him. I mean, obviously, Duncanville will win the team title. Should win the team title easy.
Should win it.
I want to see him run the 100 because I want to see him break the 100 record.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what. Clay, shut up. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to think these kids, he has a full scholarship to LSU. He already holds the national record for the 4x1. What else would you want? You want to try to go for that 100. Now, do I think he gets 100? Forget that. Fuck no.
Because what is it? 10 what?
But, yeah, no.
I think it's 10
Not in Austin. Yeah, 10-1. Yeah, but not in Austin. Yeah, but not in Austin. No, yeah, it's green. It's green and Henry Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not in Austin. He's not gonna get it. It's not gonna be legal.
No, Henry Neal out of Greenville.
Henry Neal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Henry Neal.
I ran with him.
That's what it is. Yeah, but it's not gonna be legal. Whatever he runs in Austin probably most likely won't be legal, which is why I'm saying he wants to just win it. He wants to just win it because he has a. Did he win it last year? He won it too.
I don't remember.
Did he?
Because he was at Westfield last year, I believe, right?
Yeah, he won it too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did he win it one?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
Yeah, he took
him transferred in, right?
He did. He
trying to
no.
set
Did
the
he
record.
take? Yeah, but didn't
both
know.
of
Did
them
he win the
transferred
one? Did he win the 1 and the 2? I know he won the 2. Did he win the 1? Did he even run it?
I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying. So you got to think about some individualistic goals that these kids have, and they have nothing left to prove to the high school. Like the state team title for them.
He just ran the 2. He didn't run the 1.
There you go. What did he want? What you think, Kyle? What would you want to do as a senior? You done everything, or what would you want? Yeah, you want that 4x1. You want that 1.
If he run the 1, they team title hopes is done. As long as Duncanville, you know what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. No, he said no. He's won the 200 meter last 2 state meets. I said that, bro. Shut up. We talking about the 100. That's what I'm talking about. What did he say?
The reason being because if he runs that 4x1, which you know he is,
yes,
he's going to be a sacrifice. He's going to be a sacrifice to run that 100 because that turnover time is so quick between that 4x1 and that 100. I mean, you right back out there on the track. So that's one of the reasons why he didn't run the 1. He ran the 2. So we got to factor that in too.
Boy, I got sick of states because I ran. Yeah, I got sick of states because I ran the 4x1, the 1 and the 2. And
that's why they started combining it. After they started putting 4A with 6A to try to cut in the time. But it don't help much.
No, Kyle, we was 5A by ourselves. We was that night.
That's what I'm saying. I said, after y'all.
They combined it.
Now it's like 3A and 5A. And
Yeah.
now, and I think it's 4A and 6A now together.
Yeah,
They tried to
that would
extend that time. It don't help though. It's still fast.
No, it does. That turnover,
It
because
don't
I know
help.
that's what with Gorey that year that Duncanville was in a 4x1 and 100. He literally could not lead the track because I mean after that 4x1 he turned right around and was back in the heating tent for that one. It comes
And then that
even though
4x2
they had
right after that
yeah
100.
yeah.
I did the same thing, bro. I did the same. I was done. When I tell you I was done, I'd never done that before. Like you don't.
It kills you.
We didn't train for that.
Yeah, ain't
Yeah,
nothing you can do to train for because no meet is like that.
There was no meet like that. So I had never been in a meet. It was a state championship. It's just us. It's at night. 4x1. He like, yo, bro, you got to run in 30 minutes. I'm like, what? Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
I'd never heard that before. And then I got to come back door and do the 200 because it's just 5-way. It's just us. It's just us. So we just rolling.
That's one of the things I wish the UIL would change, but UIL
No,
is like
you
the
said they changed
NCAA.
it. No, Kyle, you said they changed it, right?
No, all
they
they
just
did was
added a division.
Yeah, that's all they did. But the event order is still the same. So if you got 6A, 6A, and then you got 4A coming behind you, but the turnover is still it's quick. It's right up on you. You don't have time to even really catch your breath. You got a chance to get maybe a couple cups of water, and that's it. Yeah. There's no recovery time.
It's still scheduled.
So is it 4A, 6A, 4A, 6A?
Is
Is it 4A, 6A, 100, 4A, 6A, 200, 4A, 6A? Is it that how they do it?
Girls and boys. Yeah. 4A girls, 6A boy. 4A girls, 6A girls.
wow.
No,
So
it's 4A, 6A, 6A. That's how they do it.
Yeah, they try to space it out, but still, because you got to think but you got to think the 100 is so quick. You 11 seconds, you off the track, you got the next one on. So it's just they can put all the classifications together, and it still wouldn't be enough time for me. Just from my experience, it wouldn't be enough recovery time for anybody that's running the 4x1 to turn around and jump in that 100. It's killer. It'll kill you. But that's why they added it from your time, Coach Wooten. From now, they added the two. They doubled the divisions up because of that, but it still doesn't do any good.
Got it. All right, Clay. I see you. Gloria and CD has been a 4x1 and 1 and 4x2 last two save meets for Duncanville. We changed for the turnaround. Yeah, but I ran a 4x1 and 1 and 2. They didn't have a 4x2 when I was in school.
Wasn't no 4x2.
Yeah, it wasn't no 4x2. And listen, if it wasn't 4x2, Duncanville would still hold the national record. I can promise you that. Anyway, I can promise you that they didn't want no 4x2 back there with us. But right now, and don't forget about Humble. Humble ran 40 flat. Don't forget about that. And they got a deep squad because you don't want 40 flat without having some runners, right? So this statement is up for grabs to me.
Yeah,
I don't think there's a top. In my opinion, I don't think there's a top 3 because anything can happen. Especially like if some of these teams who are greedy go to Texas Relays and run, and somebody gets hurt.
Because most districts are
Districts
right after.
is in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
districts is in 2
Some
weeks.
people's on like Wednesday,
next
Tuesday.
week.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if somebody goes to Texas Relays and gets hurt, like I did my junior year, it completely changes the landscape. Completely. Because going in my junior year, I was leading the country and everything. When Texas Relays got hurt, he said, "Okay, guys, I'm good. Have a good night." Whatever, Clay. Good night, nigga.
That's Clay,
Yeah,
man. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Clay. Hey, Brooke came on and broke it down and stood there. He earned that spotlight, man. To be honest, he did.
Yeah, he did.
No, he did. But I just think, depending on who shows up at Texas Relays next week, which I don't think anybody's going, especially after this past weekend, and then the weekend you had at A&M, what do you need to show? Like, what's it left to prove? Let's get out healthy, get to districts, get to regionals, and then get to states, which might be the biggest states meet in Texas track and field history. If everybody makes it healthy. Yeah. This could be the biggest track and field meet in Texas history. States. Everybody's going to be there. If everybody's healthy, if Duncanville, Atikoski, Humble, don't forget about the white boys out of Katy.
You cannot get these values Open Chrome browser in
Tompkins,
your
yeah.
PC and make sure
Don't forget
your
about them.
Facebook account is logged in. Now
What is
open Facebook.com and make a right click. Go to Inspect Elements.
What in the world is that?
J Mac, is that you? What's going on over there, bro?
TV reading something.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Somebody can't read? Y'all gotta have somebody talk to you?
Hey, I
Right.
don't know what that was.
But anyways, I don't think any records are gonna fall in Austin, to be honest with you. I don't think so.
That
I don't
track
think
just so fast, man. Everybody PRs there. I hate that track.
Yeah,
man.
but
I ain't
here's
gonna lie
the
to you.
here's the I know, but here's the
Alonzo,
thing,
I
Carl,
can't
because
stand that
you
track. That in Oregon.
I know, but you gotta deal I know, but you have to deal with the win. In Austin,
Yep.
you have to deal with the win
Yeah.
at UT. It's gonna be on one of the straightaways.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on one of the straightaways. So here's the thing. And I already told Clay this. Here's where it favors Duncanville. All right. So if the win is on the second leg, if it's going against DeCorian, right? He's a bigger
Right.
kid than the second leg from Anacostia, right? We're favored because he can run into that win, right? We're strong as fuck. That's how we do it, like Whites of Duncanville, right? Third leg is our weakness. Then you get the anchor. Caden Strong. He can run into that win. Watkins is fast, but he's little. So depending on what the win is, and y'all know damn well y'all done seen some 5.7s come out of Austin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some 4.2s, some 3.1. So I'm like,
German
who
one of
would I
them,
rather have?
Dorian McCullough year, it was a 5-point win.
That's what I'm saying. So who would I rather have running into on anchor leg in a close race? Who would I rather have, Caden or Watkins? You give me a running back over a slot receiver any day. I'm sorry. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Because that's how I factor in Austin, because Austin, the weather's different.
Yep.
The weather's different. So who's the stronger runner? Yes, he's the faster runner, Watkins, but who's the stronger runner? Caden is. Dermot, for sure. So
Yeah,
that's the
I
problem.
wholeheartedly agree. That was one of the reasons why they built that arena, because they tried to block some of that south wind coming, but it still comes through there.
You can't.
Still guts it.
Yeah, man. You can't block them in Austin, man. That shit is just they got.
'Cause that's what
they have to build. Yeah, they got to build like an Oregon.
It was
Oregon.
for the win. It was best to be left in Royal, which was
True.
White's last year. It was best in Royal because it was a big football stadium. The win, it wasn't the same. They built Myers in '99 for '99, and that's when it got stupid because
It wasn't no win in Myers because you had the bleachers.
Yeah.
If you look at the same with Rice, the same because you got all the hospitals around, you got a university around. There's no wind coming into that track, and it's a fast track all day at that. So that's why Rice is so fast as well. I ran fast as fucking Rice. I used to love going to Rice because first off they sucked. So when I didn't have to run against nobody was going to that meet. So it was it was a glorified practice, but that track was fast because it was always going to be a win legal time because it was surrounded by buildings. So there was no wind coming in, which is why today was perfect. It was 80 degrees. It was 80 degrees, no wind. Yesterday, somebody's running. Yeah, somebody's running 30. Somebody's going to run 39 yesterday.
Yeah. We got to cut it short, but you won't believe somebody reported the damn show. Facebook or sit. Yeah, somebody Facebook or sit talking about. I don't know who will report this show. I guess it must be that shit crazy. But
Ward.
What they say?
The recorded because of what though?
Ward. Brooklyn reported Ward.
Yeah, it must have been Ward, but
Brookins said I'm out, then we got reported. Brookins, it's you.
He reported you, Ward.
Somebody don't report the show. We ain't played no music. We ain't said that. All we did was have a regular show, and I got that's what.
What they report us for? What they report us for?
Yeah. I don't know.
Guys, Facebook is and people will be tripping, man.
Oh my God, bro, we ain't even.
Yeah.
They don't want us to be great, J Mac.
Right there.
You know who I blame? You know who it was though? That was Coach Todd, Coach Ward going in on my man. Okay, what happened earlier? Mr. Grimes. That's what did it. That's what did it.
Oh, and here's another thing. Here's another thing we're also gonna find out at the end of the season. Is we always talking about Brooks and Alvin, right? Adikoski and Duncanville, right? The coaching, right? What systems are gonna last longer? Because now we already know Watkins is he's the X factor, right? He's the X factor. Watkins is gonna win the 1, the 2, and if he's anchoring the 4x1, they're gonna win if they get to stick around, right? So what's the rest of the team like? Because my team had Adam, they had me. You didn't have to do nothing with me. What you do with everybody else? That's what's gonna win the state title. So now I think that's when it comes into where Brooke is like, all right, yeah, they broke the national record, beat our ass, but who's going to win at the end, right? Who's going to win at the end? And I think at the end of the day, that's what it's going to boil down to is who's going to win the state title. Because at the end of the day, if Duncanville wins the state title, Houston can't say shit. They had a national record. But if Duncanville wins the state title, then it's up, right? It's up. So I think at the end of this, chestnut checkers. That's what I keep saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that third leg for Metascasita, because I know that Duncanville kid is fast, and I feel like I don't know what he runs individual, but I bet he got something to give somewhere else. So it's gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that kid,
I
asked who that kid was.
I never said Duncanville was going to beat them in the 4x1.
No, I'm talking about the team title. I'm talking about the team title. Yeah, I'm saying
okay. Team title.
Rookie said in the chat he's a 4-8 guy.
Oh, they put him in the open. Oh, they put him in the open.
Which you telling me the kid who just ran by your 1061 second place kid is a 4-8 guy? He could get some points. Y'all see what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be chess. It ain't you can't check.
And Adikoski is 800 leg. Second leg, he's an 800 runner, by the way.
Yeah, I heard about that. The 800 guy should medal. I heard that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So we got a whole. They got some shit in their belt that. It's gonna be. Y'all gonna fuck around and make me come to Austin. That's what it's gonna be.
We're gonna pick it up after state for sure, because we should be talking about a state championship. But we should. We could get up out here now, because I don't want
it's gonna be sad.
Fucking with it no more. So we gotta get here.
Hey, but y'all,
I appreciate you. I want you to come back on after state.
No, y'all gotta get me on here, man. Yeah, you gotta get me on here, man, at the beginning, man, so we can get in here and get this done.
Yes, sir.
And Woo, next time you come over here, man, don't be coming here flashing your credentials and telling everybody off.
Well, somebody in here didn't know who I was. Somebody in here didn't know who I was.
Still, though, man, you listen. You came here frying shots, dropping mics, introducing yourself, sexual chocolate in the building. All that.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't speak. The king is here. And we all for it. Well, we here for it.
If the king walks in the room and you don't acknowledge, I gotta explain myself who I am. How about that?
Okay. Well, listen, the time I see you, the king is here.
That would have was. That would have was. Hey, we talk about track. We're gonna talk about track. We can get into it now. We can talk about power systems. We can talk about speed endurance training. Listen, you want to go there? We can go there now. We can go there because I am a level 2 coach. We can go there. We can go.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, now y'all speaking my language. See, this is where a spinoff comes. This is where you had All in the Family, and you got the Jefferson spinoff, and you got Mauled, and you got Good Time spinoff. That needs to be a dub sub. When we talking about going, how you going under? I knew you said,
Alonzo, ain't nobody finna watch no track only show.
Oh, you want to bet?
Yes, they will.
You want to bet?
No, they not.
Yes, they will.
You want to bet?
Ain't nobody. Nobody finna watch it, man. Not every week. Y'all gotta.
Coach Ward, you gotta get off the fence. Coach Ward, you got to get off the fence, man.
I've been on both sides. Listen, y'all track fans is fickle, and y'all know they fickle. They real.
How we fickle?
No, not
How
y'all.
we fickle?
Track fans are really fickle. They not finna show up every week to listen to track talk. They not finna.
Okay, so Kyle, so if I get Bernard Williams on here, Jeremy Warner, Justin Gatlin, both, if I get them on this conversation,
you know
they ain't
why I say
gonna
no.
watch?
You know why I say no?
Why?
Because
Why
if you
not?
do it, because if you would do that and it would work, they would already be doing it and making money off of it. Just like the
But they
pivot.
training.
They would no, god damn it. No, they ain't.
Ryan
Clark
I'm gonna
got
get
for the pivot, Alonzo.
when the next time y'all gonna be on here?
Hey, Woo, don't worry about it, man. We'll get in your chat and we'll talk about it. Ward is the football analyst, commentator.
Yeah, I know.
He don't work in he don't work in HR.
Yeah, he ain't in HR.
He don't work in programming. So
y'all gonna be the swaggies.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, but I got the track.
Right now, track is hot, so we're gonna.
No, that's what I'm saying.
They did for sure. Yeah, for sure. And y'all can teach a lot of people.
I have Olympia on here every week if you want to. I call Bernard. Who do you want?
Woo, don't worry about it.
Mine is Boat. Mine is Boat. I don't know if I can get Boat right now.
Hey, get Boat.
Everybody else,
we want to see Boat.
I can't get Boat. I don't know if I can get Boat right now, but I can get it. Most of the Americans I can get. Most of the Americans I can
Don't
get.
nobody watch the podcast for informational shit.
They watch it for the ignorant. They watch it for the ignorant.
So the only way you're gonna have a successful track podcast is if you let the summer track coaches get on here and bullshit and hot side and talk shit.
Hey, which Todd? The
Come on, Coach Todd. Come on, Coach.
I mean, to the common man, track is all about getting the fastest guy and turn to the left and keep running.
Run fast.
Successful podcast. They talk about mess the whole time. Sha'Carri Richardson talk about it all the time, Alonzo.
And he started talking about power training and
well, you can't bring a real track coach on here. Like, see, I didn't know that about me. I thought I was just a legend. No, that's what I do. I coach track. Yeah, I work. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. I just quiet about it. But
hey, we gonna inbox you because we definitely gonna get you back on because you are educating folks.
Yeah, you gotta educate them because What bothers me is when people try to confuse football players with track players, and I'm telling you, man, it's I play both. I was good at both, and it's just different.
Well, the difference between football players and track players is the physicality, brother. That same difference between basketball players and football players.
Yeah, but I would say that. But how many times do you seen Tyreek Hill get locked on his ass?
Yeah, but he's a football player.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you saying physicality. He don't get.
But that's why he's a football player. I'm saying cats who typically just go run track that's what separates them from being only football players.
Got it. Okay. Well, that's debatable, but we ain't got time for that.
That's true. I mean, that's why Robot stopped.
Yeah, that's debatable because
that's why Doyle Jones stopped. There's a lot of cats stop playing that football just to go play that track because of that physicality now.
Yeah, but it's different nowadays because see, football when we grew up, it's not the football of now. It's like Caden. Yeah, Caden Watkins out there. Watkins go to the league next year. He can go to the combine on a 4-2 next year, and he's gonna get drafted in the second round and can't play a lick of football. But because he's fast and because you can't hit nobody nowadays, it's different. It's different. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta listen. Y'all need to bring me on here because listen, we can call me up. Yeah, call me up. Because listen, y'all, listen, y'all talking about some whole different generational stuff. Like kids nowadays are playing more for social media. We ain't even talking about that. We talking about the NRL. Like when we was in school, I couldn't go to school and transfer because I didn't start. I couldn't quit. You know what I'm saying? Like now these kids,
we're making up for last time on y'all ass right now.
Yeah, what I'm saying. Yeah, see, y'all should have brought
OG in his tie bag.
Yeah. You should have brought the OG on here. You shouldn't have brought the OG on here. See, what happens is now you got these kids that they don't give a damn. They ain't trying to work for nothing. You know what? Let's wait.
You sound like an old man, Wooden. God damn, I never thought.
I just turned 42.
Next, football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go hugs, put it in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach starting to stand on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean.